All right, let's get going, fellers. Justin's not here yet. We'll get going with him in a second. So another installment of Fantasy Grounds with the team here, and so we're just waiting on one more, right? And we're waiting for Justin to come. Okay, but in the meantime, we just changed your percentiles, Dickie, and you've got new laptop and new headset, and you're official. You've arrived.
I don't know about that, but
yeah. Okay. Okay, so I think we're in good shape. Let me get the map, the main map, and push it out to you guys. One thing I did want to show you, Dickie, that will make your life easier and our lives easier. I'm going to go to Discord and share my screen. Okay. If you look at Discord, I'll show you how to. I'm gonna share my screen, go live, and you'll probably have to accept it on your end.
okay. What do I?
In Discord.
Yeah, I'm in Discord. It says live. Watch stream. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I'm not sure what it grabbed. Did it grab it grabbed my Discord? I wanted to grab Fantasy Grounds. Can you see my Fantasy Grounds or just my Discord?
The Fantasy Ground seems like it's going good. I got just the skill stuff there. If you're going to put a map up, I'm sure it'll come up now.
Okay. Well, I just want you to see what I'm seeing. I'm not sure I shared the right screen. So Dave and Dickie, let me know if I am.
I'm getting an infinite regress on the Discord screen, or was.
Oh, you can see my desktop. Okay, you can see my desktop, right? Yeah. Okay. So here's what you do. So check this out. So, you're off. We often have to roll initiative, right? So you see initiatives down here. AC 8, THACO to hit armor class 0 is 19, initiative 0. What you want to do is grab the dice right next to the 0 initiative and drag it onto the bar at the bottom, right? So I'm going to grab the 0.
So you grab the 10.
And I'm gonna drop it. I'm holding my left mouse button down. I'm dropping it into I'm gonna drop it into the empty slot down here, and you have to drop it into the S1. Well, I mean the whatever slot.
Okay, but I'm saying if it says initiative, that's it. I just rolled a 7.
Yes, exactly. But what I'm saying, there's a hotkey. You can do it, right? So if you drag this initiative down to the bottom of your screen, okay, now all you have to do is hit 1, right? Or click the box. You don't have to go to your character screen each time. And so when you're swinging your short sword, you can grab that and put it. I just want to get you acclimated with the concept of hotkeys, right? Shortcuts. These are shortcuts. And you want to drop it actually on the number, in this case, here. And I'm going to drop the damage here. Okay, so you can see I've got your, this is your attack. All I have to do is click this button. All I have to do for damage, all I have to do is click this button. Okay, instead of having to open your character sheet and do all this stuff. You don't have to do it. It's just it's a shortcut. That's all.
Okay, but I'm saying, where are the hotkeys? Is that the numbers down here? 1, 2, 3, 4?
Exactly.
No,
yes.
It's the function. The function keys at the top. The F1 is probably also works.
You can just click it too, but you just don't have to access your sheet. It's just quick. You don't have to. If you're got a map up, you don't have to open your sheet and go find your short sword. Just right there.
Yeah, you can left click the box, or you can press the F1 key on your keyboard for the first one. F1, F2, those all work for the same things you're seeing on the bottom of your screen.
Okay. Let me see something here.
Yeah.
So hit F2 and it'll roll the dice?
You hit if you hit F2, it'll roll the one that you put into the 2 box on the bottom of your screen there on Fantasy.
Okay, I gotta put it in the 2 box and hit F2.
Yeah.
Right click is it?
No, where did you put did you put initiative like in 1?
I don't know where I mean, I've just got the arrow here. I'm just saying, you want me to do an initiative roll?
Yeah, hold on. Here's easy. Here, I'll walk you through it, Dick. It's real easy. Just so you got your character sheet open, right?
Yeah.
All right, now just left click on the initiative number that you see there. It's probably a 0.
Right.
And just hold that down and then drag it down to the 1 and release.
The one at the bottom left of the screen?
Bottom left of the screen.
Okay, let me try that again. I don't know. It seemed like I grabbed it and dropped it in the box and it did it for me.
Yeah, okay. Now you just click that box. Left click the box anytime. It'll roll initiative on it.
I don't know. I'll just have to
just click it with your mouse.
No, I'll figure it out as we go.
Just all you gotta do is put your mouse over it and click it once. Like I'm literally doing. Like I just did.
Good.
You just did it. Perfect.
Okay.
You got.
And you can do it again for your weapons and stuff. So it's the hotkeys of just easy access. No problem. Okay, I just want to show you that as sometimes it's the screen space is at a premium. You don't want to have a lot of windows open. I get that. Speaking of screen space and windows open, let me go ahead and push out the map. So where we were last time, to recap, just to bridge the two, you guys are heading back, right? Or you guys have headed back to the Shattered Circle.
I thought we already were back, and it was the next morning.
We briefed everybody about what was going on.
Right.
Yeah, we already did that.
Yeah.
And you've done it, and you're at the top of the stone circle, about to go down the stairs. Is that where we left it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let me push out to you
We spent some time buying stuff, and then.
Right.
Yeah, everybody stocked up with gear and bells and string and everything.
Yep. Okay. Cool. All right. So so you have the map. It's pushed out to you. Let me go ahead and put you guys on the map at the top of the stairs. And you guys were going to meet Vlad. And pursue, go downstairs and pursue the stuff that's happening. Some weird stuff is happening below, and they have asked you, the Renegade Chitons have asked you to go investigate and stop it if possible. So you're taking their warrior Vlad with you to find out what's happening and to stop it, which very well may be related to some of the stuff happening in Hamlet. There is a Drow connection. The Drow were the slavers of these Chitons. They have run away. They have escaped. They're looking for freedom from the Drow slavers. And in some way that the Drow, there's some Drow wood that was used by Lareth and his team for some things over in Hamlet. So hold on for a sec. He's at pickleball. No, Anna's gonna bring him home. So yeah, so that's the connection. But anyhow, you guys are coming down, and I'm just gonna go for the sake of not. I might bring you over to this antechamber here, the Chamber of Mist. It's called. That is no longer misty because you have stopped it up. Okay, so here you are. Who are we missing? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have everybody, and now we're going to need Vlad on.
And there's a pit to the south, isn't there, that we marked off?
There is. In fact, you didn't even mark it off. You opened it.
Yeah.
You've kept it open. So.
Well.
Yeah. Or less here. enough to get by the door, though. You can still get by the door. Okay. So Vlad, expecting you, and of course you guys are quite loud. Come down. He comes through the back and joins the party. Okay, so we're let's see. I'm seeing what you guys are seeing. I'm just checking each of you from a visual standpoint. I'm not sure who's got torches and whatnot, but okay. So Vlad comes in and says, humans. Let's. I lead party.
Okay.
And then he comes in. He comes in the front. Okay, let me get.
Read a V icon.
Yeah, he stops short of the door, and he says, two ways down. First way, danger. Two danger. We go second way. That's
Okay.
what he says. Okay.
So Zert came with us. I lost track of whether we hired him for another day.
Yeah, I think you did. As memory serves, you hired him for another day.
Or
Yeah, we did.
How do we clear lighting effects? How do we stop them?
For yourself, go to effects and edit and take off the torch or whatever you might have on you.
Edit. Edit where though? I don't see an edit option.
Is that on the map or on the?
Let me. I'll take care of it for you. Let's see. So Dromlin, effects. I don't see effects on there for you. I don't see.
I don't have an option to get rid of anything that I can see here. I just see I can turn them on. That I have multiple ones under my character apparently. That's why I'm trying to clear it. Maybe you can just clear them.
Hold on, let me. Effects. Okay. Oh yeah, you have multiple torches on for some reason. Yes, you do. You have like 5 torches on. I've left 1 torch on. Do you want a torch on or not? None.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you want to have 1 remaining or none?
Yeah, leave it on. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
How do you turn a torch on?
You go to the effects
off switch.
window and you click one of the lights options there. You'll see one is torch. You just click that once and it'll
What window?
effects.
Yeah,
It's under the menus. If you go to menus at the
Okay,
top,
menus. Okay.
you can
then you'll
apply
see-
effect to yourself typically.
Okay.
You just drag it onto your character.
and it'll show up under your combat tracker. Yeah, there it is. You did it. Except you clicked it twice.
Yeah, I turned it off again, I think.
No, it doesn't turn off again, unfortunately. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm missing it here. You go back to your character, and it's
No, it's a separate. You go up to menus up in the upper left corner.
oh, I got you.
And
Effects,
there's
is
an
that it?
effects. Yeah, effects.
Yeah, yep.
And then you put lantern or torch. I got you. So I click torch, and it's on. Is that it?
Yep. And if you look at your
Okay.
combat tracker window, you'll see when it takes effect. It just turned on. I see it.
All right.
And combat tracker
Alright.
is also from under menus.
Yeah, if you
What
click
order are we going down the hall at?
yeah, so Vlad will show you. So Vlad's in the
Do
lead.
you have a
if you-
V for Vlad, or I don't see which one that is?
Oh, hold on. Let me make sure he's visible.
Yeah, I don't see a map at all on mine.
Okay.
I see a map. Zert's by the stairs, and
I don't see a map on my window. on
That's
my
so weird. You can't turn it off.
Yeah, it is strange.
Well, you can just delete it.
How?
We can't delete it. That's what I'm saying. Like as players, there's no option that I
I
see.
mean, I would assume those would be toggle buttons, and you click them once on and
So
click
at
them once
the-
off. But
Okay.
Yeah, don't keep clicking it, Dick, because it'll just keep putting more torch.
yeah, I accidentally clicked it twice, so it's
Yeah, Andrew's having to delete the bush.
Yeah. Yes, I am a busy deleter. Okay. So you don't see the map, John? You see nothing?
Nothing.
All right. Well, let me reshare it.
Which is weird. I don't know why I wouldn't see it. Oh, there it is. Now I see it.
Okay. Just reshare. No problem. Okay. Sometimes it happens. Okay. So you guys see Vlad right here?
Yep.
Okay. So Vlad is coming out the front door. To this, I've got to shift to go over the pit. Okay. No problem. And he is going to go through this door right here. So if you guys just follow him, we'll put Zert close by. Okay. He says, you know, through hall statue. Okay.
There comes Otto. Working pretty good, Dick?
Yeah, I'm just trying to get used to the map. You got to pull with it
Yeah.
a lot to move it around.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Once you
Yeah,
get used to it.
middle mouse button lets you drag it, hold and drag.
Okay. All right, so Vlad pushes open this door, and I'm going to actually take you to another map now because it's a breakout map that I had to make. So let me do this.
What are we walking into?
No, it's just more of a function of my crappy map making skills because I didn't leave enough room for it. So I'm going to take you guys off this, and you can see I'm going to put you on
New map?
Yeah, new map basically. But in the same exact position you just were in. So now. Okay. And Vlad. Okay. So Vlad says, here. Room. He says, this is way. He comes in here. Comes in the room. So you guys can come on in when you're ready, and I will
We don't have the map
I don't
anymore.
see the map.
Oh, well, that would be helpful. What do you mean you don't have the map? Look at the map.
It's like a
right there.
checkerboard thing down there.
That it is. Come on in.
Okay.
You know what this program needs? It needs like a window for the DM that shows what players are currently seeing, and it will solve so many problems.
Yeah. Would be bad. Okay. Okay, so let me bring up the story here. Okay.
All right, I got to step away for 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. So Vlad opens the room. Hopefully you guys are. Come on in.
Yeah, I see you.
The slab of obsidian opens up. And
it changed from free motion to restricted again.
Oh, okay. Because it's a different map. I need to turn the lock mode off. So, by default, of course, the token lock mode is on. But go ahead. You guys can come in freely now. The six-sided chamber is tiled with alternating obsidian and redstone slabs. The ceiling slowly rises to a point 20 feet high from a height of 8 feet at the walls. Directly below the point, a pitted globe hangs, drizzling a wan, faded light. An altar carved of black marble sits directly across the main entrance, and subtle runes are inscribed upon its smooth surface.
All right, go ahead. You there, Andrew?
Yeah.
Come on into the room.
Vlad says, "No read." Me no read. He can't read.
Oh, he no read. Hey, ask Spugner if he can read it.
Spugner looks, and he's certainly gonna do his best. He says no. Nah, I can't read it.
So what are we looking at? Looking like a globe or something, or a map?
Altar.
Yeah, there's this altar with runes on it. So if you guys come up here, maybe you'll be able to read it.
So we got 2 doors exiting this place, and what's in the center? Is that a well or a?
No, it's a pitted globe that hangs from the ceiling. This is why you can pass
Okay.
right through it.
Okay.
You can walk underneath it, but I wouldn't do it.
You can see
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So is it a globe of the whatever planet we're on? I don't even know what name the planet is, or is it?
It's just kind of a spherical thing where
Okay.
an old continual light spell was cast on it, but it's
okay.
it's fading.
So it's a chandelier, basically.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, unless it's in Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, or Orcish, I won't be able to read whatever.
Right.
Goblin.
Well, interesting, however, as you guys are staring at it and looking at it and trying to see if you've had any recall, the runes shift in some way that you can, in fact, understand it. And this is what it says. Spurgner says, hey, I understand it now. It says, who seeks to recall life's past light walks with sufferance to the right. Who seeks a test from those bereft walks with reticence to the left. It's a riddle.
Oh, fuck.
Or a puzzle.
To recalls life's path, light. Walk with sufferance to the right.
Now, where are the runes? Is it on the north side of, as we look at the globe of the map, or on the south? How are we reading those?
The runes are on the side of the altar as you look at them facing the door.
Okay, is the altar right underneath this round globe?
No, it's a rectangle
I don't
It's
see it. That's why I'm a little bit off here.
right here.
move your character closer. You'll be able to see it. Likely. Here,
Basically,
straight
straight south of the globe is the
it's right here.
Altar?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, all right, I see it now.
Yeah.
So I would think we'd all want to pass on the right side of the altar.
So does Vlad have any idea? He came here, brought us to here. He obviously has some idea which way goes down. What does he want to do?
He says, my people don't know come here. We know there is way out, but we know come here.
Okay. So all he knew was to take us to this room.
Yes.
All right.
What he has been told before. He personally has not been here.
Right.
He just knows he does not want to go the other way. There's another way down. He does not want to go. Too dangerous, he says.
Okay.
So there's a door to the left and a door to the right.
So the
I
door
don't have any
in front
ideas about the. I don't have any preference based upon the riddle. Does anybody have any?
I mean, I would go through the one that I'm closest to right here, and I would.
Why?
Because it said you wanted to go to the right. Okay. What was it?
Who said we
Recall
wanted to go?
life's past light. We want to go to the light, not away from it. I went to church this morning. I know that.
Not when you want to seek out the devil to kill him. Then you want to go to the dark.
Okay, David.
I'm just saying, if we're trying to look for the baddies,
I will.
So if you want to walk to the past light with the sufferance, that's the one you want, Dickie? Or Otto, I should say.
I would think I would go to the door I'm right here, right by.
Yeah.
I would listen behind it and see if I hear anything.
Okay, it's
then
actually
check for traps and then open it.
It's actually this one, right? So the first one, if you want to walk to recall life's past light, walk with sufferance to the right. As you're looking down upon it, it's to the right. So it's how we're viewing it from top down. It's to the right. So you want to go in that door if that's what you want to do.
are you?
I was figuring we were going from north to south, that it was going to be on our right that way.
It's all right. Just trust me on this. Trust me on the
Okay.
ordinal direction. I've got the master key. Trust me. So
You moved me over there then.
I did.
Okay.
Because if you want to go to where it says light, go for it. If you want to test those that are bereft, go the other way. Okay. There's a
I'm
door.
fine.
All right, there's a
That's
door
Is that
fine
here.
okay with you,
me.
John?
Do you want to open the door, Dickie? Otto?
I want to listen and see if I hear anything behind it first.
You hear nothing behind it.
Okay. Check for traps.
Okay, roll.
Okay. Do I just roll a percentage die, or do I have to go to the skill thing and do it?
Either
You want me to go
way,
to the skill
of course,
thing?
it's always better from the skill thing. But if you want
Okay.
to,
Find remove traps. So just grab that there.
yeah. There you go. Success by 17. If there was a trap on the door, you would have found it, but you found no trap. So
Okay.
you're
Is it
confident
unlocked?
It is not.
Not locked?
No.
All right. I'll open it and go through it first. Somebody's got to do it.
Okay. Well,
Where do we want people positioned before we open the door? So that's just people should probably arrange themselves however we want for battle before we open the door.
Why don't you get right up there to the north of me?
Well, I'm to the south, but I'll
Against
get
the
to the
wall.
north if you want.
Yeah, against the wall right there.
All right.
And then put the other fighter down on the south, Zert.
I can't move Zert, so Zert needs to go.
Andrew, move Zert to the south of me. And then the rest of you guys just form a line behind us.
okay. All right, you open the door. Okay, everyone's in position. You open the door, and interestingly, what you see a couple of things. Number one, you can't go in, so let me restrict your movement for the moment.
Okay.
So the ceiling of this room is only 3 foot above the floor, and the floor is made of soil. At the end of this alcove, which is about 20 feet long, is a glow. You see a faint glow at the other end of the alcove.
Just like a burial chamber?
You don't know what it is, but it is. If you're gonna go to the glow, you're gonna have to crawl, or at least on your hands and knees, since you're a dwarf. Other people would have to crawl.
I guess I got to crawl.
All right, go for it. So, all right. So it's the soil is kind of cold and dampish, but it's firm.
Does it feel like quicksand, perhaps, or not?
No. And this is what you see. The chamber is filled with the same damp soil. Well, sorry, never. It is the same damp soil. Okay, it's a soil. Faint smell of mildew and earth is faintly detectable. So this is what you're seeing in here. Okay, but as you're going, the glow is getting stronger, and you can see it's at the other end. Yeah. So, you want to keep going towards the glow, or turn back.
I mean, what is the object that's glowing?
But you can't
or is
really
it-
tell right here. The glow is too faint, but it's stationary and maybe the size of. I don't know. You can't really tell, but a little closer.
I mean, it hasn't gotten any brighter or dimmer since I've gone in. It's been a constant glow, right?
Yeah, just a constant glow. Maybe a little bit brighter as you go, just because of your
All right.
proximity.
Let me move another 10 feet up and see if anything changes.
Okay. All right, as you
Is
get.
anybody coming in here with me, or am I just by myself?
Well, I'm looking through the door. I'm not too far away.
Okay, I feel good then. All right.
You see,
Go ahead, Andrew.
yeah. As you get closer, you see what might appear to be some piece of wood and some metal. Is kind of glowing.
Is this similar to the stuff we dug up with the Sprite?
No, that was black wood. This seems to be not black.
Not black. All right, let's get another 5 feet closer.
Okay. All right, as you get closer, what is glowing becomes apparent. And what is glowing is actually the glow is coming from the strings of what looks to be a harp, formed of dark stained wood, and is sitting on the soil against the back wall.
Does this harp appear to have any value?
It's glowing. Beyond that,
No,
sure.
I mean, is it old and battered and tattered? Or, I mean, does it look like it's in excellent shape? Museum piece?
It doesn't look like it's on its last leg. It looks sturdy. It doesn't show signs of age.
So it actually could be valuable. Okay,
yeah.
let's try to. I'll go up there and grab it and see if we can pull it out.
Okay. All right.
You don't see any music sheets on the floor or anything like that?
No,
like
this is the only thing you see. It's the only thing you see. So as you reach out and grab the harp, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is the floor level?
The floor is level. Yeah.
Okay. Because don't forget, this is a dwarf that's thieving right now. He should be able to detect any weirdness with the ground.
Right. It's a good point. You do not see weirdness with the ground. You don't detect any slanting up, slanting down, weird shifting of the walls. It's a very solid structure, albeit a weird place for soil. But
it's the dampness that's freaking me out. Like, why is it damp underground like this? Like,
yeah. Well,
I'm actually gonna move up into. I want to take a look at the soil, so
okay.
I'm in the room now.
Okay, you've got to get on your hands and knees. Well, yeah, just like him as a
He's a dwarf too, so.
Yeah. Okay, so as you grab the harp, it is at that point you notice there's actually a hand grabbing it as well from the soil on the bottom side. And as you grab it, another hand juts out of the soil and grabs for your neck. You are surprised at this. Let me roll as a zombie hand reaches up to grab your neck. Alrighty, let's see.
Yep. All right, cleric to the front.
Okay. Let's see, Mr. Zombie. Okay, I need a target. Put him on the tracker. Okay. Okay, the zombie, you see a hand come up out of the soil, and it reaches for your neck as you wrench the harp away from the hand. He misses. So now it surprised you. So now we've got initiative. So you go ahead and roll that new. You go ahead and roll that new little thing you got going there. Very nice.
All right, let me get back to the main thing. All right, initiative. You want me to roll?
Yeah.
Yeah, just click that box in the lower left.
The one here.
Yeah. There you
go.
Is
that it?
Well, okay. Not yet. Not yet. You need to try it again. I don't know what you're clicking.
Yeah, it's all right. He's already rolled initiative one time, and just roll a 10-sider. Just roll a 10-sider from straight up, and I'll change your initiative. No problem. Okay. Just drop a 10-sider in the combat tracker like that. Chat box. 2. All right, fine.
All right.
All right, that's your initiative. Okay, so you're the only one in there at the moment, knowing what's going on. You've got initiative for this thing. You can take the harp and run, or you can try to deal with this thing in front of you. What do you want to do?
Take the harp and run.
Okay, so you grab the harp.
It's not going to catch me a zombie coming out of the dirt.
And you start moving backwards.
Right.
Okay. Do you say anything? Do you tell anybody, or are you just kind of hustling back out of there?
I mean, I can see it plain as day from where I am.
John, you're the cleric. You start doing some clerical stuff.
Yeah, I figure it's just a zombie. Well, how bad could it be?
Right. Well, as you probably know, though, you have to actually see the zombie to turn it, and you can't see it yet because it's still buried. But you probably suspect that will change.
Well, I mean, I see hands. Is that not good enough?
I don't I don't think so. Let's just say the module said it wasn't good enough. So
How about if I just say, let's get out of here?
yeah. Well, okay. Go ahead and move backwards.
Well, let's see how many zombies show up. So far, it's just one.
Yeah.
One zombie versus us. I think we can breathe a little easier.
All
Yeah.
right.
So go ahead and move, Dickie. Go ahead and move.
I'm trying to move it, so hold on.
I'll move it for you.
There you go.
See.
I'm just going right straight back out with a harp.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how I moved back when I didn't move. So there we go.
Okay. So really, the only people in play Otto and Dromlin. So Dromlin, do you see it?
Well,
Do you want to take? Yeah, I mean,
Darius is right there.
yeah, they're all there, but you guys are not telepathically linked, right? So you guys have no idea what's going on. Dickie didn't say anything. But he didn't say anything, and it's 3 foot high, so no one knows what's going on. I call BS on that. So, look, hand grabbed out of the soil, grabbed him, he missed. He grabbed the harp, he ran. Maybe you see it, but you're on your hands and feet. He's on his hands and feet in a darkened alcove, and you guys haven't yelled anything out to the rest of the party, so no one knows what's going on.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I'm going to say get out. How about that?
Number one, you said I was at my hands and feet. I never said anything about being on my
Well, to be in the room, you've
Yeah,
got to
he
be in your
did.
hands and feet.
You had to get in it. That's what he
To
said.
go in there, you had to be on his
so-
hands and knees. He did say that.
He
even
did
at
say that.
even at our height as dwarves.
Yes. You're not taller than, you're taller than 3 feet, right? So, yeah, you have to be on your hands and feet. Other people would have to be crawling, but you guys don't. So you're on your hands and
Right,
feet.
but I'm saying if I got initiative, I should get a little bit of a lead over whatever this is.
You did, and you backed up.
Right, I just want to be out of striking range with it. And,
Right.
You know.
What I'm trying to articulate is that you have movement.
Yeah,
you
the
just
other
moved away.
guys in the other room can't do anything
Yeah,
for us.
and
I know that.
Dromlin's got movement because he's in there, but no one else does because they don't know what's going on yet.
Right, well, as I get closer to the door, I'll scream, get out.
Sure. Go. Yeah, great. So Dromlin, what do you want to do?
Now I'm curious. I'm gonna just sit here and wait for whatever this is to come up out of the ground because this is interesting.
Okay.
Like I'm curious as to how the hell it even got in the ground and why this room is only like 3 feet in.
It's a crypt.
Yeah. Okay.
It's been filled up with dirt for some reason. You know,
That's what I'm saying. Like that's kind of odd even for a crypt. So I'm curious what's gonna happen.
So okay, so you wait your turn. So now it's the zombie's turn. We're going down to the zombie. The zombie makes his way.
I mean, he's gonna have to crawl too.
Yeah, he's coming out of the dirt, and he doesn't have like a fast movement rate to begin with, and he's buried, so he is
Finally
coming
something I can hit with my axe.
And you see a zombie come out of the dirt. The hands are led by a head, which is led by a torso, by knees, and he is coming out of the dirt, and he's crawling towards both of you on his hands and knees, and this is as far as he's got. Okay, so it's a new round. I take it, Otto, you said you screamed out something, so everyone's on high alert, so everyone go ahead and roll initiative, because you know something's up.
I think Flanagan's AFK.
Okay.
What?
Oh, Flynn, yeah, okay.
You need to roll initiative.
All right, Flynn.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, cool. All right. Let me change his faction. Okay. All right, great. All right, so Spurgner. Spurgner doesn't know what's going on. He is what's happening? So he's trying to reorient himself. He's just going to walk over and see what's coming out of the thing. That's what's going on with him. He can't see anything, and he certainly doesn't know what's going on. Which then leaves us to Dromlin. Dromlin, you've got the initiative now. Let me make the zombie visible. There you go.
Okay, so he's He's moved a little bit towards us, and
Mhm.
he's crawling. I assume. Is this man size?
Yeah, it's a typical man, humanoid zombie. Think Walking Dead.
Let's see here. I've never used.
Come on, John, turn it. Use some religious conviction.
Here we go. Let's see. I'm not sure how this works. There's an icon.
You got
Oh, I have to target.
target him.
Okay, I'm gonna have to actually target this one. Hold on.
It said turned on dead and no targets. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
I guess it didn't work.
No, it doesn't look like you turned him. I'm not sure off the top of my head the table, but for a zombie, apparently it's got to be greater than a 12. If you guys want to look it up, go for it. Okay, but let's just say you did that and it didn't happen. Okay. All right, Flynn, it's your turn. You hear the cleric start to rumble and some holy symbol kind of language, and you hear Otto kind of rushing to get out with some strangling noises like, "Hey, get out!" What do you want to do?
How close do I need to be to even be able to see in there? Because I know it's dark. I mean, I think I have dark vision, but still.
Yeah,
I've got a torch.
Yeah, I think you've got to get on your hands and knees to see underneath the the ceiling height. You kind of have to be where Darvius is and get down on your knee, at least one knee, and peer in. Crane your head. You can imagine, right? Kind of a tunnel, a 3-foot high tunnel to see in there.
Okay. How? I don't know if I missed it or if you mentioned it. About how wide is it? Are they able to move side by side, or?
Yeah,
is it
they
single file?
could. The door is the limiting factor, but yeah, they could go 2 abreast, 3 abreast even.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here.
I'm assuming each square is 5 feet by 5 feet.
Yeah, it's a 5 by 5 is what we have going on here.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a whole lot that I can do at the moment.
Let's just get out of the room and shut the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna move over about right here, kind of trying to safely see if I can see anything from a distance without
Okay.
losing any kind of
No problem.
advantage or something like that. Yeah, so I just want to
You can just
kind of crouched a little bit, but not
yeah, you can
not
see
where I could
movement.
pop right back up.
Yeah, you can see movement. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
You can just see
so,
bodies in there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'll do.
All right. Vlad knows something's going on. He has 2 short swords out. He's over here between Zert and Spugner, also not knowing what's happening. So he's just kind of on high alert. Otto, it's your turn.
Just trying to get out the door with the
harp.
thing. I'm hoping I'm moving faster than the zombie. Shouldn't put distance between us.
The zombie's the slowest thing in the room. You are definitely moving faster than it.
Tell me when I'm out of the other room and get everybody else out and shut the door. Then we'll figure out a plan after that.
Okay. All right. So you make it out with the harp and stand up. And then you can bark directions. I wouldn't.
John, get out. Shut the door.
Yeah. Okay. Darvius. It's Darvius's turn.
Can I put an arrow in the thing?
Yeah, you can go for it. You've got to kind of get on your one knee and but you can go for it.
I guess that shortcut's not working. Hold on. Actions.
No. Oh, by the way, I put a mod in.
15.
But you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't call the
he wasn't
damn.
target. So tell me if you guys can target. There. Hopefully under the players, there's on the combat tracker. There's like a little, I wouldn't say a bullseye, but crosshairs or something. If you click that, you can drag and drop the target onto the combat tracker, and not on the map.
Oh, I hit. I
Okay,
hit
good.
it on an 11.
Yeah, you did it.
Wow.
Okay, good. Roll your damage.
Short bow. 1
Wah,
point.
wah.
Ooh.
Okay.
I get a
So,
second shot, or
you will at the end of the round after the zombie goes.
okay.
Okay. Great. Zert's got his bastard sword out. I think he's got a long sword. And he said, finally. But he's waiting. I'm not crawling in there. I wait for it to come out. And the
Yeah,
zombie.
I don't even see him on the map.
Yeah, well, I don't think we should let it out, guys. Let's just shut it off.
Okay, the
Well,
zombie's crawling over to.
There ain't no way he's getting to me in one round. Crawling on his hands and knees.
Yeah, well, I've got to see what is.
I'm just gonna kick him in his face.
remember, you're on your hands and knees too.
I'm
Yeah.
a 4-foot dwarf stooped over on a 3-foot space. I'm not on my hands and friggin'.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, no, he's 18 feet away. I don't think he can get to you on his hands and knees. All right, so that's his round. Darvius, you have another shot if you'd like to go.
Yep.
So I'll.
19.
Wow.
Nice shot.
As he gets closer, you put
Oh,
another
hold
arrow.
on.
Hit him for 1 again.
No, my luck. You cursed me, John. That's your fault.
Yeah.
I blame you.
All right. New round. New round. You guys roll initiative and see what happens here.
Oh goodness. Okay, I'm at the end of this.
What, do we have to roll initiative again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2. Wait, it didn't register. Why didn't it register?
Looks like we're both at the end, John.
Yeah, right. Look. Make a sandwich.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, Flynn, Drum, just Otto needs to go, and I'll roll for the NPCs. Zombie always goes last. Okay. All right, Zert is up, and he's not going to strike anything until it puts its head out. Which goes back to Darvius, the man with the bow. Okay, your first one goes wide, and we'll see what the second one does here in a second. Spurgner is on his hands and knees. He gets excited. He will go ahead and cast. No, he doesn't have magic missile. He's only got sleep.
He's got sleep.
Yeah, I'd save sleep.
And we doesn't work on undead anyways.
Oh, yeah.
He's not sure from his reading. He's not sure sleep is going to work on the zombie, so he's not going to do anything at the moment.
Yeah, it's more useful for somebody else.
All right,
Doesn't work
Otto,
on-
you're out with a harp in one hand and maybe a torch in the other. I don't know what you got in your other hand. What do you want to do?
You want me to play the harp, guys, and see what happens?
Not particularly right now. Let's deal with the current problem first, then we can look at the harp.
Well, I mean, okay, then I guess I got to try to grab my short bow and take a shot then.
Okay, you put
There
the
you
harp down. That's fine. You can grab your short bow.
So now I go to what is it? Abilities.
move to this side. Yeah. You go
Actions. Actions.
Actions
your
tab.
actions. Yeah.
Okay.
Bottom tab on the right. Your sheet.
Actions. Okay. All right. Now go to short bow.
That's right.
Grab the little red thing and just pull it over here.
Yeah. You want to drop it onto the zombie.
Yeah, drop it over.
Drop it onto the
Okay, hold on.
zombie on the combat
I gotta
tracker
move the map. Gotta move
or
the
onto the
things
map.
around. Hold on.
or onto the map. Either one.
Okay. Auto. So then I do that. Is that the target?
That's the target, but it looks like you're moving. But yeah, that's the target. So I'll target him for you. Okay.
Do you want me to grab the 20-sided dice or the short bow in the red box?
Right, the short bow in the red box. Right, the 0 where it says 0.
All right.
So you lift the zombie up. Go ahead and roll your damage next to the short bow.
Okay, is that the
1d6 P for piercing. Go ahead and click that. All right, a little bit stronger than the elf. That's fine. Okay, so you've lit him up. Great. Vlad's also waiting. Flynn, your turn.
All right. Let's see here. Still only one target, right?
Yeah, there's only one zombie in here.
Okay, and he's pretty heavy.
Heavily damaged. He's got 3
Heavily
arrows
damaged.
sticking out from him, but you can never tell with zombies, right?
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't know, so you
He
haven't
looks
fought
like he's
one yet,
almost dead.
but- Yeah, right. Imagine that.
Okay.
He looks the same as he did before, except 3 arrows sticking out. Almost dead.
Yeah, does he look dead, guys? Yeah, I think I'll just go ahead and skip, just because I don't, like with everybody in the way, I don't want to get in
Yep.
the way right
That's-
now with such a small opening.
That's fine.
So I'll kind of, so for Flynn, I'm kind of gonna have a bow out.
Okay. You have it at the ready.
And just kind of
So
keep
what
my
you
head
ca-
on a swivel.
Yeah, what you can do, guys, you can forsake your turn at any point. Right now, you knock an arrow and you have it ready. So that means you're going to go first automatically at the top of next turn. So if you want to do that, you can say, I'm having this at the ready, and then you will go to the head of the class on initiative next turn. So if you choose to use it, right? So it's just something you can do, right? Okay. So Dromlin, you're within 8 feet of the zombie crawling at you. It's your turn.
Damn it. Failed turn in again.
Okay. So you're yelling at him, and he's not listening. Okay. He in fact does.
Trying to see if it actually worked.
He's closing the gap, and he takes a. In this time, he can cover this distance, and take a swipe at you.
Trying to bite my ankle.
He tries to claw you, and it'll miss, even though I didn't target you appropriately. Okay. So, Darvius, go ahead with your second shot if you'd like. You've missed your second shot. Otto,
Gotta take my second.
Otto, you can take a second shot, but your angle and the zombie in the close quarters, if you roll a 1, you're going to hit your friend. So, but go for it. You know, if you want to, an errant shot very well could go into the cleric, but hey, that's
These things happen. sometimes.
adventuring, right?
Especially when
Okay,
you roll.
click the red box and then drop it in the box here.
Oh!
Real close.
Whizzes
Look
past
out.
my ear.
This just that arrow just clanged the top of his helmet.
I told you to get out and shut the door.
Idiot thief! Stop shooting!
All right,
Next round.
Next round it is. Yeah, I will roll for initiative. So well.
The half elf is at the top of the round automatically. You said,
Yes, yes. He is. He is.
or
So-
elf? I don't know.
So
Are you
Flynn,
guys
yeah.
elves or half?
Oh,
He's,
no.
I think he's a full elf. He's
I'm
a,
elf, full elf.
Yeah. All right. So Flynn, you had your arrow knocked and ready, so it is your turn. If you want to let it loose, you probably have a good enough angle. Again, a 1 or I would say a 1, you're going to hit your colleague, but then again, hey, that's only 5% chance. So
Go for it.
Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of drop to my knee. I already got an arrow knocked, so I'm gonna drop to my knee because I'm already a little bit crouched.
Okay.
And draw back and take a shot off.
okay, I just targeted him for you for expediency
Okay,
reasons.
appreciate it.
Nice. Yep, you put one right in his eye. Go ahead and roll your damage.
What is going on?
We want to savor this particular.
It was enough though to kill it or put it out of its misery.
It was enough that as it's clawing for Dromlin's foot, as the arrow bounces off Dromlin's head and the zombie's reaching for his foot again, your arrow shot in his eye basically put that down. So now, Dromlin, I take it you exit this this thing.
No, I gotta search the zombie first.
Okay.
Is
you
that,
want
a
to-
door on is that a door on the far side or is that like a lamp? I guess
No,
that's a lamp.
that's where my glow was. You could ignore
Oh,
it.
okay. Yeah, there's nothing, no exits in this room then.
No,
Yep.
it's closed in. You
Okay.
Got my torch out and I'm looking at it and see if it's. I mean, first off, is it clothed, unclothed? Has it got armor on?
he's
Is
got
it a
he's got
woman or a
rag.
man?
He's got rags on, of course, and he's just his skin is.
It's a man, I guess.
Yeah, it's a man. It's pockmarked skins. Whatever. It's
Doesn't look like much of a bard to me.
No, it's a stench, and no, it doesn't look like a bard, or there's no feather and no cap, and basically it's no teeth hardly and claws, and yeah, no, there's nothing on here you want.
And we don't hear any noise of anything else scrambling out of this dirt.
No, this is silent as the grave. No pun intended.
Well, I want to
All right.
crawl over and see where he came out of.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Crawl over, and there's
Is there anything where like any objects where he crawled out of, or is it just a hole?
no, he seemed to have come out of some loose dirt. There was no objects underneath. There's no secret trap door. If you want to dig
There's no more glow in this room because it was all from the
from the
harp, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
The
All right.
harp's still glowing.
It is faintly, yeah. Clearly, it's
Any markings or ruins on that?
it's magical. There's no runes on it at all. No. Dark
All right,
stained wood with glowing strings.
Hi, Grandy.
Hey, Milster!
What are you doing?
I'm throwing zombies at your daddy. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how he does in the next room. Yeah. Okay.
That sounds fun.
All right. Nice. Okay, so you guys have that was a little creepy, but no problem. You have you've exited and you have
Close the door.
Close the door. And now there's this that clearly was not the way out. And so he says, door must be way out.
Okay. What do you guys want to do with this harp? Do you want to try to play it or leave it? Because it's going to be too heavy to carry around all day, I'm sure.
How big is it? I mean, is it a
It's a
handheld harp, or
It's
harps
not-
come in
it's
different sizes?
Right. It's not the harp that sits on the floor like an orchestra, right? It's the
More
it's
like
the
a
kind
lyre.
that like David may have played in the Bible, or
A
harp
it's
that,
like a lyre or
like
whatever. kind of
exactly.
Like a medieval banjo?
Yeah,
Kinda.
a bit.
a lap harp, basically.
We're going
Okay.
back. We're going back to
It-
7th
it's not,
grade.
so you can put it in the backpack and carry it with not too big a problem, right?
It
Yeah,
wouldn't fit in a backpack, I would think, but
Okay.
pretty close.
I think something to this effect, right? I mean,
You cut a piece of rope and tie it to your backpack. I'm sure.
right.
All right, I'll do that if it's not too much, son.
Yeah, I think look, I give you guys the ingenuity to attach this in some way, military style to your backpack or something. Not too worried about the encumbrance issue here.
Okay, I guess we repeat the process on the door on the other side. Although I still
All right,
don't
Dave,
see the
you
relevance
get to
of
go in the next door.
That's fine.
All right. So yeah, let me get here. I'm pulling something up here. Okay. I don't want that. I don't want that.
There's a little 4 squares on top of the altar when you move the mouse over it. What is that?
4 squares over the, it's the window icon.
Oh, okay. Didn't know if that was like a trap door or
No,
something.
it just means
or...
you can see over it. That's all.
Gotcha.
Okay. I'm going to unlock the movement so you guys can move where you want. Okay, so the door is open. You open the door. And
Same deal. You have to bend down to get in.
actually not. This one you don't have to bend down. And again, this is the same descriptor. This chamber is filled with the same damp soil, the faint of mildew, earth. So does anyone go in? Darvius, you walk in?
Yeah, my turn to go on. I have my short sword out.
Okay. You walk in.
Hold on, let me get the oh, what the hell?
You just move yourself.
Is that
You
the edge of the thing? I can't move it. I only see a little bit into it.
All right, just tell me if you go into the room or not. That's all I care about.
First I search for traps.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll.
Because my find traps is shit, but I never know.
You find no traps.
No kidding. All right. Yeah, I'll step in.
All right. As soon as you step in, you disappear. You're gone.
Oh, lovely.
You guys, as soon as Darvius steps into this room, he blinks out. He seems to have either turned invisible or disappeared.
So you guys follow me,
I'm gonna stick a 10-foot pole through the door and see if I hit him where he was.
That's good idea. No, you don't touch him. He seems not. If he turned invisible, he certainly didn't stay in one place.
Do we want to go in after him? I mean, I feel like one of us at least needs to. I can go in.
Okay.
Throw the harp.
Throw the harp in there.
That's up to you guys. You guys just tell me what you want to do. You discuss, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna refill my coffee.
I mean, the harp should be on the other side with the angels. That's probably where you are now, anyway, right?
Oh, I'm in Scrooge McDuck's money bin. I'm just laughing with all the gold that's all mine now.
Good story. Keep telling it, Dave. Somebody might come in.
He probably just walked through. He probably just walked
The
through
newer
some kind
players
of
may come in to save you.
Yeah, I know.
He probably just walked through some kind of illusionary wall or something.
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of go in ahead. If we want,
Just toss
Just hold-
something.
No,
Well,
just hold on to the 10-foot
That's a
pole and
torch.
pull on it when it's safe for us to come in.
well, I have rope. I can just tie one
That's
end
fine.
around
Just
me.
hand me the other
I
end of the
take
rope.
a coin out of
Right.
my pack and I
Yeah.
flip it through the doorway to see if it disappears. That's what I do.
Ouch, who's throwing
Yeah,
that
catch
at
a
me?
coin.
More gold.
I'm keeping it, John.
Only a copper. I'm not giving you a gold.
Oh, stingy bastard.
All right, I'll be back in 1 minute.
Yeah, let's all take a break for a minute here. I gotta.
Sounds good.
All right, I'm gonna go get water.
Okay. Doesn't look like anybody else stepped in the room. Anyone going in?
They all decided to take a quick break for a second.
Okay. I was going to whisper to you anyhow. Don't forget you've got a staff that was given to you with a continual light spell that's camouflaged at top.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Forgot about that.
All right.
Is that under?
Okay.
I don't think I added that.
You guys let me know if anyone goes in or not. Because I might have to.
Is that something I need to add in my actions tab?
I can put it into your record. Would you want to?
Well, I have it in my inventory.
Okay.
I'm back. You can wait to me until they decide. They'll follow me eventually.
I think I can.
We're going to send the new guy in with a rope tied to him. That's what he wants. I'll hold on to the other end. If
Okay.
it's safe for the rest of us to come in, he'll pull it twice.
That's pretty cool. Good
If he
idea.
does-
I think I can hard code it, Flanagan, to where the object is continual lit, but I'll have to do it offline. Okay, so
Yeah,
who
that's
is Vlad's going in with a rope around him?
No, I'm gonna go in.
Okay. So a rope is around your waist or your shoulder, and you walk in.
Yep. Before I walk in, I do pull out my staff as well.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is a
I'll hold the other end of the
internally
rope.
lighted staff.
Okay. You uncap it, and you've got the continual light spell on there by burn. No problem. Okay, you step through the portal, the doorway, whatever. Okay. As soon as you step in on the soil, the rope goes slack, and Flynn disappears.
Is it cut?
Okay, I flipped a coin through the damn doorway, by the way.
Okay.
Does the coin disappear?
No.
What happens to it? It goes on the floor in front of it?
Mm-hmm.
You have to be alive.
Did it
to be
make a
exact.
sound like it hit the
Wait.
ground?
So wait a minute. So it's not an illusionary thing? These guys, I don't understand
It's a
this.
portal for light living things, I bet. Of course, I shouldn't talk since I'm not there, but anyway.
Tomb of Horrors, John.
So we got 2 members of the party just disappeared, but the coin goes through and is on the ground in front of us. Interesting.
Vlad says, "Way out." He walks 3 steps through. He disappears and is gone.
Wait a minute. So he knew what it was the whole time?
I don't know that he knew. You'd have to ask him.
Which means you have to go find them.
Door says, "I'd rather go back to the welcome winch myself. Step into that thing."
So nobody. So I'm like, hey, are you guys in there? What's going on? Nobody can.
You get no response. I love it that the dwarves are more cautious. It's perfect. You guys are wise for a reason.
I mean, I'm like.
Now, can
Look.
can we talk?
No, not yet.
We're down
I'll
two.
I'll
We're
deal
down
with you
2
guys in a
characters.
moment. You're down 3, yeah. 2 and an NPC. Yeah, Vlad is gone, and Darvius and Flanagan.
Yeah,
The
we're
elf.
just shoveling that gold into our packs. And
I mean, we did get a harp, so I mean, it's not a complete loss.
Good trade for you. 3 party members for a harp.
So I shine my torch in there. Does the light from the torch actually bleed onto the floor inside this room or not?
Yeah, you can see the damp soil in the
And I
room.
can see the coin that I flipped in.
You can.
Lit up. So
Yes.
I wave my arm. I stand on the edge of the doorway and wave my arm inside. Do I suddenly disappear because I put my daring hand through the door?
No.
Does my hand disappear?
No.
I spy to the left and right of the door as much as I can. Do I see any kind of weird objects or anything, like gems embedded in the walls, or some kind of trap-looking objects? Or
You do not.
I'm tempted to just throw Otto through the.
Yeah, not quite. I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, we can go further down through the dungeon ourselves and hopefully find them in another room.
No, there's
That's
no
not
more
the
rooms after this. This is. I don't
I
think
will-
there are any more exits from that room.
I think the NPC knew that this was some kind of a harmless thing, or he wouldn't just run in. The spider creature.
You run a bet your character on the brains of a spider creature. Okay.
Well, I mean, I could tell Zert, we're paying you good money. Come up here and you take a look, but he's not going to want to do that. But I do it anyway. Zert, come up here and take a look.
Yeah, see if Zert will go through.
There's looking. I don't see anything.
Think we should go through, Zert?
I think we should go back to the welcome winch.
Well, I haven't paid him yet, so if he wants to leave.
No, there are no footprints in this room.
What does the magic user want to do?
Yeah, really, this is
Spurgner.
magic. What is he?
He says, Spurgner says, I don't know. Clearly,
Does he detect?
Yeah, clearly magic's afoot. They didn't scream or anything. They just disappeared. I'm not sure we should break the party up, but I'm at a loss.
Is it safe to say that Vlad has lived in this place for a while?
I mean, not too long, not forever.
All right, Andrew, I'm going to take that harp out, and I'm going to play whatever Dwarvish tune I know that says, open up and hopefully bring back my friends.
Okay, what are you doing?
See if it does anything. I'm going to take the harp out and play it, see if I can get it to open it up.
Okay,
see if it's an illusion or something.
Okay.
See if it does anything.
No, that's a good idea. You strum the strings, and nothing seems to happen.
Led Zeppelin Misty Mountain chord doesn't do anything?
Misty Mountain Hop does not render... Your Robert Plant impression does not render any results, sorry.
Come on, guys, you basically got a choice of going back to the welcome winch or stepping. So just go for it, for fuck's sake.
All right, John, go through next. See what happens to you.
Oh, my goodness. Fine. I go through, whatever.
All right. When your second foot touches the floor, you disappear. You're gone.
All right, I'm waiting for Zert and the magic user to go through. I'm going through last.
All right. Zert's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it.
I wouldn't.
What about the magic user?
So, I'm happy to jump in. I want to see where this leads, and he's gone. Go ahead, dwarf. If you go in, I'll go in. I ain't going by myself. Let's step in together.
All right, Dave. Good job getting this fucked up. It's total party kill.
I'm screwed. I want you screwed too.
All right, I'm gonna go through.
All right.
And Zert, if he comes, he comes.
Last thing you hear is Zert saying, "Sucker."
That's about what I feel like. All right, let's roll up new characters.
We already have a new character.
All right, so let me unshare this token. Let's unshare this map. I've got to put you somewhere else now. Okay, so you guys, now I can. This is what you all see. You all appear in a 20-foot by 20-foot square chamber of stone. The depth of the floor is difficult to determine because of the thick layer of loose soil that covers it. The ceiling here is low and only hangs 7 feet from the dark earth. A darkened skull sits in a tiny alcove in the center of the west wall.
No other exits.
Okay,
No
but we see
exits.
all the whole party. Everybody's there except Zert, right?
Everyone is there except Zert. Let me bring up just a generic map here. I made a room for this, but it's really too small. So
The wizard came through.
the wizard came through.
Yes, wizard came through.
Zert did not.
I don't blame him actually.
Let's see. I thought I had generic battle map on here. I'm Let me get find something. Oh yeah, I think I know what I can do. See if party sheet used to have something I could just push out. Nah. Okay. Yeah. So that's what you see.
Now the skull, it's darkened. Is it because it was burned like by a fireball or in a fire, or
It's just like
is it
embedded.
just?
No, it's not like that.
I mean, we're only seeing by our
Is it a
torchlight.
carving?
Say what?
Is it just a carving in the wall?
Yeah, it's like, just imagine like a skull kind of attached to the wall.
Okay.
I assume there's no light in here except for what we brought with us, like
Exactly.
torches.
No, there is no torches. There's nothing.
There appears to be no exit either, right?
There's 0 exits. You can search the walls if you'd like, but I can tell you, I'll save you the time. You will not find an exit here.
Okay. I think we should examine the skull and see if that's actually the doorknob or some type of lever. Do you want to try it, Dave, or do you want me to try it?
Yeah, I volunteered to be the guinea pig for this room. So
Check for traps.
yes,
Yeah,
check for
I mean,
traps.
before you
Actually,
can also
You check
What?
for traps and I'll check for traps.
Just imagine this is the room here. It's not, but just imagine it is.
oh, that didn't take apparently.
The skull is here.
Oh, you got a good one. You succeeded.
Okay, you guys check for traps around the skull. You find nothing.
All right, I kind of reach out and grab the skull.
Okay, nothing happens.
Does it move
Okay,
at all?
lift
Is
it
there any type of hinge?
No, it's affixed to the wall.
I mean, but is it affixed with a bolt with sticky substance? How's it sticking up there?
You cannot tell. Crazy glue, not yet invented, right? So it's
I'm giving sticky substance like from a spider web or something. I don't know.
yeah, no, it's as far as you're concerned, it's
So,
part of the
so
wall.
it's not movable in any way. You can't turn it, twist it.
No,
Looking in the eye sockets, you don't see anything like a bolt inside of it or something?
you do not. No, it seems to be completely non-dynamic, static in nature.
Okay.
Hmm.
And it's a square room or oval room? Or?
It's a square, a 20-foot by 20-foot square chamber of stone.
Well, we're just going to have to search the walls for secret doors, I mean, or a trap door, I mean.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to play the harp inside here and see if it does
Okay.
it from this side, if it'll open the
Okay.
the gate back up.
All right, you strum the strings then.
Yep.
Immediately when you put your hands to the strings and it begins to vibrate, the eyes of the skull green with a greenish sparkle. They glow with a greenish sparkle. And the harp makes it appears the harp is making the skull talk. And the skull replies actually in Dwarven and in Elven to your ears the following. It says, "Your presence here constitutes your agreement to the test. Choose your measure. Test by strife or test by wit."
Well, let's go by wit first.
Is that for everybody or individual?
It's just for the party.
Go by wit, John.
Yep.
Okay.
David's here. He's a smart one, so he ought to get us out.
All right.
No,
He got
my
us in.
intelligence, I'm an 11.
The holder of the harp needs to answer. He's the one that talks.
Oh, that's me then. Go ahead.
The wit. He says, "Answer me this, and you shall be free. Think well, for the wrong answer means you remain here with me."
Uh-oh.
And here's his question. The question. I'll let you read it. You don't need me to read this to you.
Tormented souls.
Okay, here.
Lost my music.
Fucking SAT test.
So it's obviously not. It's not half of the number. We know that because
I know that. Oh, and 6 is 18.
Well, the difference is 4, and the
18
difference is 3.
3.
So if the difference was still 4 from 10, or no.
It was difference
No,
was
6
6,
and
then
3.
it was 3.
Yeah. That would be 4 would be the inch. Oh, no.
You guys can't help me with this one, huh?
No, they can. I mean, you guys can confer among yourselves with the party, of course. But there's only one answer coming from the party. It's got to come through the holder of the harp.
Well, I mean, it could be. I mean, so the first answer, the correct answer was 6 below what they said. So if we applied that to 10, it would be 4. And
The second answer was 3 below.
Right. So that's 1 less than. I don't know. I mean, that'd be one option. Before would have been the correct one. But
first is 6, second is 3, and the next one is 0. So probably the correct answer is probably 10. That's my first guess.
I missed that pattern.
Yeah, I missed that pattern too.
Yeah, it's because the first one, like you said, is 6 off, right? From 12. Right. But we look at the differences, is what I'm saying, right? So.
Right. So it was a 6 and a 3.
6 and a 3, right?
So the next one would be 0.
Would be 0.
Okay, we'll go 0. 0 is my answer.
I mean, no, hold on. Let's
0 is my answer.
All of us must agree.
No, he's the one. If he says it, we're fucked.
I like the idea.
That's my first guess, not necessarily the final guess, but that's.
Well, you're going to talk yourself out of the wrong answer. I'm putting in 0.
Is that what you're saying, Otto?
No, Andrew. He's not Andrew.
You got no say, John.
Otto, you're the holder of the harp. Do you have an answer or not? I mean, I'm not. There's no time constraint here. There's one answer. That's all you got.
I'm just saying this. Does anybody else have a better answer? Let's hear it. reason it
No,
out.
I hate these sequences
saying
because
I'm
it
right.
could be anything you wanted as far as how you.
I'm just saying that's one reasoned out possible
Yep.
answer. Does anybody else have another sequence or
It's,
something
he already
logical?
entered it. It's 0. Is his answer.
Okay.
Final answer.
You answer 0.
No, 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 no,
no.
no, no,
Nor,
no, 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 no,
Just
no.
eternity. Will you toughen up?
well, you guys.
The difference. No, see, Andrew salivates at doing this because he wants to rush you to failure. Don't allow him to do that.
I'm not rushing
I
anyone
don't
to
see
failure.
another pattern to
No,
it.
no. No, the pattern is okay. So look,
6, 3, 0.
no. The pattern would be what would be the answer then, right? Like
Oh.
if it's 6, 3, and 0, right? Is that the actual answer, or is it going to be 10 is the answer? That's what I'm not sure of. Like, is it the 0 or is it going to be the number? Because there's nothing. What I'm saying is nothing subtracting from it. So is 10 the answer? That's what we need to figure out. Like going by this, what I'm putting out so far. Like it could be 0 or it could be 10. That's. You see what I'm saying? Because the others, they're subtracting it from it. But this one, if it's 0.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, yeah, it should be 10. We'll go with 10. Second final answer.
All right, so this is what you're telling the skull. 10?
Yeah, John, I would want it to go with 0, but we're going to go with 10 because I see what you're trying to do. All right.
Okay. You speak aloud and you say the answer to your riddle is 10. The skull eyes flare green and he says wrong. And then his eyes go back to non-glowing.
Well, what was the right answer, Green Skull Head?
He doesn't
Probably
speak.
0.
He doesn't speak again.
All right. Hand the harp to somebody else, strum it, and see if you can get us out of here. John, you do it this time.
Let Dave do it.
I hate these.
Let the thieves do this first, like with the strumming. I'm not.
If I do it, I'm gonna choose Strife next one. We can beat the shit out of some monster. All right, I'll strum it. What the hell?
All right, you strum it.
Yeah.
All right, nothing happens.
I don't think we're getting
Hand
out
it
of
to
here.
John, see if it works.
Right.
Do you want to hand the harp to someone else?
Yeah, try it.
All right, Flynn, you want to try the harp?
I mean, I can. I don't think we're getting out of here until we answer it right, though.
Yeah,
But
if it doesn't talk to us again, we can't do anything.
No,
I
they
don't
said
think we
they
get
had
like
one.
a chance on Strife or Wit.
It said he has one guess. Maybe we each get to guess at the same thing. It says you have one guess, so maybe we can still. Maybe you could just guess an answer to the same riddle. I don't know.
The skull.
I don't have a good guess. I think these stupid sequencings are a pain in the ass because they aren't fully constrained. Especially with only 3 data points.
The skull is not animated and is not talking, so you can say anything you want. It's not replying.
If we walk back the direction to the side of the room that we teleported in, do we get teleported back out?
You do not.
Is there a wall there now?
There was always a wall. You were just teleported in.
I think
How
my
loose
logic
is
was
this earth? Should we just start digging? See how far easily we can dig down in this?
the problem with this riddle is that it's flawed in the fact that my logic is correct either way. So it's like knowing whether it was 10 or 0 was a 50-50 chance. There's no way to determine which one it could have been. That's the problem with
I
this.
don't even
riddle.
understand how you're restricting it to 10 or 0.
Well, there's good news. There's good news and bad news. Zert happens to pop in at that moment, grumbling, saying, "I didn't know I had a conscience, but I got halfway out the door
Oh, and he
I came
resets it, I
back."
bet.
So Zert comes in. What are you standing around here for? What are we doing? And
Hand him the harp and tell him to start strumming.
he grabs the heart. He says, "Do what?"
Just play a note. Play a note on it, you lummox.
All right, he taps
All right,
it,
John, this
and
is your answer this time.
and the green
Choose
eyes glow
strife.
again.
Choose strife.
He
Let's
says,
just beat something.
"Your presence here constitutes your agreement to the test. Choose your measure: test by strife or test by wit."
Test by strife, please.
Zert, "Well, I don't know. I'm a pretty sharp guy in some quarters. Maybe I'll say test by wit. I don't know."
You won't say test by strife, Zert.
Let him roll and see what
You're
he
a
comes
sword
up with.
hand. We've already tried test by wit and failed.
I like to use my arm more than my brain anyhow. Test by strife, skull. What do you have? The skull says, "Survive this challenge and free you shall be. Your deaths will be regarded as failure."
Yeah, they generally are.
Okay. All right.
I don't think we're going to care if we're dead, so.
All right. All
We
right.
can work
So,
experience points from killing things anyway.
okay. Popping in also are you are fairly surrounded by 6 zombies.
Awesome.
You guys go ahead and roll initiative. Let me reset. Hold on. Let me reset the clock here. Okay, round 0. All right. Okay, zombies. All right. You guys roll initiative.
It won't let me.
It's not letting me either.
Okay, hold on. All right, try it now.
Don't
Try
see
it
a.
now. Try it
Uh-uh.
There it goes.
I can just roll a regular 10-sided, but
For some reason, the others aren't being.
the initiative thing isn't really coming up.
Yeah, it's not working for me.
Yeah, me neither.
It worked for Otto, but and me.
No,
it
I
didn't
rolled a
work.
10 there.
I'm
for
trying.
me
It
for some
said hold Alt key while rolling to force re-roll. There we go. Alright. Wait a minute, did that even work?
All right.
I don't think that
Just
worked.
roll them initially. I don't know what's going on with this, but fine. So who's that? Auto 3. Okay. What else? Good. You just
Yeah, it's not
just
letting
roll a
me
10.
run.
Just roll a 10-sider. All right. Flitting
we go.
5. Darvius 3. Okay. Okay. It seems to be okay. All right. There we go. So, Otto, what do you want to do?
Take 2 shots with a bow if they're far enough away. Otherwise, I got to fight with a sword.
Do we have a map?
They're 20-foot room. I would think they'd be pretty crowded in there.
I never did share this map, did I? Sorry.
Yeah.
No.
So this is not 20 by 20, but just work with me on it. Yeah. So this is what's going on. This is what you see.
All right.
What do you want to do, Otto?
Oh, they're 20 feet away? Okay, yeah. I'll go with a bow, I guess. They're that far away.
He's
Zombie number 3 I'm targeting with the bow.
15 feet away. Okay. Go for it.
Okay. Let me get the actions out. See if I can get that. Crossbow. 20.
All right. All right.
you
You're using a crossbow. You said.
The short bow.
Short
I
bow,
mean,
okay.
that's what it was.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Did it show up there on the screen as a 20?
I don't see any roll by you.
I just had a 20. God damn it. Oh, there's another 20. There it is.
Okay. Nice.
2 20s in a row.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Oh, you get the damage thing? Okay, hold on.
Okay. You did a lot. You know, you put an arrow in the zombie. Nice. Okay. Darvius, what do you want to do?
Short bow.
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, fuck. All right. I shoot myself in the foot or something.
Oh, you got a fumble? It
Yeah.
didn't roll.
Oh, it did show? Oh, good. No, I didn't have a fumble. No. 20.
Oh!
That's a turnaround.
Yeah, I like that a lot better.
Cheering.
You should roll another die for damage. It should have rolled 2.
Hold on. Die 4?
No, die 6. Die 6. Sorry.
Sorry. I'll ignore the die 4 then.
Great. Okay. All right. Zerd. Zerd's. You hear him muttering something about bows and pansies or something, and he comes up and he swings his long sword at the nearest one to him. Oh, not damage. Not damage. I gotta undo that. He misses. So that zombie did not take 3. Zombie is zombie 5. Oh, right, 0. Okay, very good. Okay, Spurgner. Spurgner. He's not really sure what he can do. He takes out his dagger. He moves in the middle of you guys. Takes out his quarterstaff and holds it at the ready.
Alright, I don't really blame him for that if he's a mage.
Flynn, you're up. What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's see what we got. Which one? Okay. I'm going to cast Magic Missile at zombie number 2.
Okay. Where's number 2? Right there. Okay. Go ahead and just go ahead and apply your. You can apply cast if you'd like. It automatically hits, of course, but apply your damage. Ooh. Go ahead and apply your damage. I think you memorized that one the night before, right?
Do what?
Okay.
Oh, sorry, that was really loud.
Wow.
Say that again.
That was my magic missile. Yeah, that was my magic missile sound effect. Go ahead and just roll your damage.
Yeah.
R5. Nice.
That's good.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. On to Vlad. Vlad rushes the zombie 4, closest one next to him, and he has 2 attacks with his short swords. So he attacks first. He hits, and he does 6 damage, and then we'll wait for his turn for his next attack. Okay, Drummond, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to turn undead, but I'm not sure exactly. I'm trying to look up stuff on the internet here. I'm trying to figure out how
You're not
many of
gonna be
these
able to
things
turn
I
that
can.
many. Doug.
Yeah, there's a limit to the number.
Yeah, but I don't even know.
Let's look at Player's Handbook real quick. Player's Handbook. Turn.
It's going to be a long shot to turn a zombie in an evil crypt.
Turning undead.
Shouldn't be.
Man,
this is my main thing. So.
Okay. Only one attempt
dice
can be
too.
made per character per encounter. So you
A
got
successful turn affects 2d6 undead. Is what I'm seeing.
then that's fine. I'm just looking to see if yeah, just okay. You have one chance to do it per encounter, right? So
Yeah, and I think I see what I. If it's working correctly, it seems like it is working so far because I think I need a 13 or better at first level to turn zombie.
okay, well let's see what you do.
So we'll see what the engine does here. So.
I think you should 2d6. I think well, go ahead and roll your 2d6. See how many you can affect. Then we'll target them potentially. Seven. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and just I'm gonna go ahead and target them all for you.
All right.
Okay, they're all targeted. Go ahead and roll your turn undead.
Boom.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. It looks like you've turned 4.
I can't destroy them, but I can make them turn around. And
yeah, they're going to try to get away from you. So they're all just kind of at the wall trying to get away. It's a closed space. They can't run away, so they're trying to get away for as far as possible.
We can take them apart
this turn.
Of course,
once they're attacked, they're no longer turned, right? But you get a free attack. Basically, they're yeah. Okay, so
just don't attack the turned ones. It's concentrate on the ones that haven't been turned.
Right.
Right. So which one? 3 and 6. 3 and 6 are not turned. 6. Yeah, turned.
Well,
it even tells you where it is, if it's turned or not.
Yeah. So the ones with red are turned, and the ones with green aren't, or the opposite.
There's a signal on here. You see the little red guy underneath their icon? They've got 2 circles in the red icon. Those are turned.
Okay.
So 3 and 6 are still.
The ones, yeah, basically the ones to the east are not turned. All the ones to the north and the west are turned. Okay. Okay. And
right, so I'm gonna.
okay, so that's Drellman's turn. So let me go to zombie 6 now. He is going to
3 and 6 are not turned. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
But one to the west and one to the east on either side.
Okay. Darvius, you are the lucky winner. And the zombie, let's play zombie apocalypse. Yes, a hit. That's what I'm talking about. He bludgeoned you with a hit. Let me refresh myself on that. Okay. Awesome. Zombie 3. No, zombie 2. I passed zombie 2 by accident. Going back to zombie 2.
Zombie 2 is turned.
It's turned.
Is it?
He's got the turn symbol on it.
It's what it says in the combat tracker.
It's got the little turn symbol on it.
So I have
the only ones that aren't 6 and 3.
3. Oh, okay. 3. Gotcha. Okay. I misread that.
Yeah, that one.
He's too far away. He's going to get right up nice and close with Otto, but he can't quite bridge the distance. All right, new round, guys.
Don't I get a second shot at the end of that last round?
Yeah, sorry, you do. And whoever else shot the short bow also does. So Otto does.
I get one more shot then.
Yeah, but he's right up in your grill, so.
Do I get off the second bow shot or not?
Well, let's do Darvius first. So Darvius, who are you attacking?
Oh, damn it! I didn't click him. I was not, 6 was definitely the one I was going for.
But you got a critical.
Yeah, you don't have to retarget him each time.
Okay, cool.
You just leave it.
Okay. All right, so I got another 20 on him.
Yeah, if you look at the combat tracker, Dave, it'll tell you what you're targeting.
Okay,
go ahead. Oh, target. Okay, yeah, cool.
Go ahead and do your damage.
Is it? It's a. Oh, okay. 8. Oh, he's got to be dead with 8 points.
Yeah, he's definitely bad.
Okay. So you took care of one zombie. All right, so Otto, you can.
All right, is it targeted?
Yeah, I mean, it's target. Hold on.
Zombie 3.
Hold on. Drumlin. Zombie, you got like a. Oh no, that's Drumlin. Sorry, Otto. Where's Otto? Top. Zombie 3. Yeah, he's targeted. He's targeted.
All right, so just grab the red one and drop it.
Yep. Okay, you missed. Your short bow. No problem. Okay, so new round. You guys go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, hold on. Main.
Well, crap.
Okay. All right, Zert. Zert says, "I'll take care of this," and he runs up to this guy.
The one that's already been turned?
Yeah. Zert. Come on, Zert. There we go. Zombie 5, so he does a little damage, but Zombie 5 is no longer turned.
This is what we're paying for.
Yep.
Okay. Great. Okay, so Spurgner. Spurgner, he gets next to Otto and swings his quarterstaff at the Zombie 3. Lucky little guy. And he hits. He hits the guy squarely on the head. Does 5 damage. Spurgner actually causes the zombie to collapse.
Good for him.
Yeah. He's like, hey, I did it. I did it. All right, Flanagan. What are you doing?
See, zombie 2's in front.
Yeah, I think Flanagan, you and I should probably team up on Zombie 2.
Yeah, that works.
He's close to us.
Yeah, and he's turned, so.
Yeah, so you know.
They give us an advantage.
Yep.
If they're backs to you, yeah. I mean, you get plus on their armor class, right, to hit. So I think +4, right? I think I can't recall.
That's for thieves, backstabbing.
Backstab, yeah. Somebody can correct me. Just go with let's go +2. Yeah, just hit a +2 on the down before you roll your dice at the bottom.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take a shot at him with my longbow.
Okay, go for it.
Here. Yeah. Come on. There we go.
All right, you hit.
Good enough.
Nice. Okay, you put an arrow deep in there. All right, Dromlin. You've got these guys turned. I don't suppose you want to keep targeting them. Oh, I don't think you have to.
I don't have to. I'm gonna go ahead and attack for a change. I'm gonna charge the one that Zert hit, I guess, and try to Hit something with my axe again.
Hey, go for it.
That definitely hit. Finally.
Finally. Hey, the battle axe got some use. All right.
That's the high hit point zombie apparently.
Well, it resists, right? It has some resistance to certain types of damage. Okay. Vlad is runs over and attacks with his sword, and he misses. Otto, what do you want to do?
The one in front of us is dead, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So we should probably just take a shot at zombie 1, right? And just get him out of the way.
If you want, you can engage him hand to hand, or you can shoot him.
Zombie 1 is still turned. I would recommend.
I'm gonna backstab him.
They should have
Oh,
modifiers. There should be a definite advantage from the back.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna attack.
Yeah, so
Backstab with the short sword.
Okay, so
Yeah.
here's what. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, that's a good idea. So let's bring up your character, Otto.
All right.
Okay, let's. I need to go to a. Okay, hold on. Actions. Let's see. Where is it? Abilities. Backstab. Yeah.
I mean, if he's turned, his back's turned to me, it should be an automatic thing, +4, right?
Yeah, I just think there's. Let me check effects on the table.
I think it's plus. Well, for a thief, it probably is. I don't know.
It's +4 for a thief. Or it was.
Okay. I thought we'd be able to under powers. Let me look. Yeah, there it is under powers. So under powers, under actions, second tab under powers, there's an effect. I'm gonna put that on you, so that it automatically applies things correctly. I think I've got that correct. So go ahead and close the gap.
Go back
with
to
this
weapons
guy.
then.
No. You should be able to go ahead and try to hit him with whatever.
The short sword.
Go for it.
13 +4, 17. Okay, then roll for the damage.
Okay, hold on. Let me drag the effect damage onto you as well. Okay, yeah, go for it. Go ahead and do your damage.
Okay, so it's double damage because it's a thief.
Yeah, double damage. So
5 is 10.
we applied it good. Nice use of backstab. So definitely did the trick. All right, Darvius, what would you like to do? His back is also turned to you.
Yeah, I want to put my sword into his back if I can.
All right, so you're gonna just repeat. So how we did that, how I did it, Dave. So all you have to do is open your character sheet, go to the actions tab, right? Last tab.
Yep.
Go to powers, not weapons, but powers.
And click the red button next to backstab.
No, the magnifying glass. Okay. And place both effects upon you. Drag the little man that's next to the effect. It's a shadow man. Hold left click, hold it down, drag it, and drop it onto your character in the combat tracker. Okay. And then
Do I need to do both the damage and the
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can if you want. I think you can try to hit him first. But yeah,
Alright.
go for it. Yeah, go for it now. So now you use whatever thing you're going to hit him with, and it gives you a +4 attack and ×2 damage.
Oh fuck.
Okay. No, unfortunately, it didn't take.
It's an elusive zombie.
You're nervous or something. Your hand slipped. Something happened where. You unfortunately. Okay, so now the zombie struck back. All right, zombie 4 in front of Vlad. Zombie 4 claws Vlad, and Vlad ducks below it. Zombie 3 now turns around because he's no longer turned. And he misses the thief who just tried to backstab him. Zombie 6 is dead. I need to get him off the combat tracker. Gone. Zombie 1 is dead. He is off the combat tracker. Zombie 5 is not dead. He's got 2 guys in front of him. 1 to 3 Zert, 4 to 6 Drumlin. Zert it is. Okay. He hits Zert. And he does 7 damage.
Oof.
He claws Zert's face, and Zert is
These
definitely
guys are
hurting.
nasty.
Alright. Zombie 3 is dead. I think. Where's it? Yes. Zombie 3 is dead. Let me get rid of it. Alright, that takes us to a new round. Alright guys, you guys go ahead and roll your initiatives.
Wait, did I not roll?
So far everyone has rolled.
I don't see it in the list.
Yours, yeah, Darvius is not showing up for some reason. Not really sure what's going on with Darvius. Main, I'll roll for
No,
you.
did that show up either?
No, are you dropping it? Are you dropping it? It's got to be dropped in the chat box and not like the higher one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anyhow, 5. Okay, it's fine. You got a good ship. Okay. Let me roll my NPCs. Zert's not on top necessarily. He's not, and the zombies are definitely not going first. Okay, Darvius, you're up first.
All right, let's do it a short sword.
Nice, you hit the zombie in front of you. Oh, we'll let it ride. It's fine. It still had the.
Oh, did it give extra? Yeah, it still had the extra effect on it.
Yeah, it still had the backstab effect. That's fine. No big deal.
How do I take?
Okay. Vlad's got somebody up in his grill. He's going to. I think it is still targeted. Yeah. I keep forgetting to roll his second one, so this is justifiable. I think that's going to take care of him, and it does. And so now it's up to Zert to clean up, potentially. The guy that just swiped him.
He does.
And he does. He takes care of business. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right.
See, wasn't this satisfying than the stupid ass riddle?
Yeah. So you guys definitely beat up some zombies here, although Zert took a pretty heavy little toll there. So when the last zombie dropped to the ground, Nurgid says, "Free you shall be," and
Nurgid?
Norgid, yeah, that's the skull's name. Not that you would know that, but he says,
Okay.
"Free you shall be." Norgard keeps his word, or something. And from the ground underneath the skull, there is a fist, not a zombie fist, but a fist that comes up through the dirt and drops a leather bag onto the ground, and the fist disappears. Do you guys grab the bag?
Sure.
Okay. When you grab the bag, who grabbed it?
I do. Darvius.
Darvius grabs the bag, and you guys are all teleported back into the room you were before. However, there is now a door open where one was not open before, which shows a set of stairs leading downward.
Okay.
way
Is
out.
near the altar?
Right near the altar, in the back of the altar, a door opens up and there's stairs leading downstairs.
All right.
So let me take you off
Down
this
we go.
map. If you guys want to look at the bag, you can. Let me put it in
Sure.
the inventory.
What's in it?
Is there anything else in the bag?
Yes, there is. Let me tell you what's in the bag. Let me get rid of your tokens off the sheet first. Okay, you guys are off that map. No longer sharing. I'm pushing out. Let me push out the upper zone map, just so you guys can see where you are. Basically, remember this was an ad hoc one. You guys are basically here. Dang it. About to go down these
Still
stairs right
dark.
here. Yeah. About to go down these stairs. Because you guys can't see because I haven't put you on the map, but there's no point. There's no point. Let me just
It's just
put you on
stairs going down. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so there is a separate map I will now share and put you guys on it. Very good. So let me describe to you. Let me describe to you what's in the bag. Let me put that on the party sheet. So I am now going to. You see this now, great. Let me push out the story. Test of the Dead. Party sheet.
What's the little circle thing? Is that a staircase?
That's a winding staircase. The staircase was linear on the way down, but then it became circular on the way down. Room.
Okay, but I'm saying, what's at the very opposite end of this guitar-shaped thing? The map. Do we know what that is out there?
Hold on. Party sheet. Party sheet. Okay, so you guys open the bag. Which you look in the bag. It's a very unusual.
I guess I am.
Yeah, it's a very unusual bag. And you put your hand in it, and you see 150 gold pieces and 4 sapphires, a potion. But the bag itself is like Doctor Who. It seems bigger on the inside than it is the outside.
Bag of holding. Awesome.
Hey, you always get the good stuff. Good job.
It's bigger on the inside.
Yes, it's a Doctor Who moment. It's bigger on the inside. So we do need to roll a table for the type of bag of holding this is, because there's different dimensions. We'll do that in a little bit. We'll do that after. But yeah, so let me put this on the party sheet under inventory, parcel, and who is going to take this? It's going to be Darvius is holding this.
I'm the one that picked it up. I mean, we can redistribute it if we want to.
All right, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Darvius, okay, should be in your inventory. There's an unidentified potion. I'm just putting this in, and 4 sapphires. I'm just putting this under you, Darvius. You can decide.
All right.
You can give it to somebody else or whatever. Okay. All right.
So the unidentified item is the potion.
Yes. Good. Okay.
No labels, I assume.
Not labeled. You'll have to get it identified. Okay, so so you guys come down the stairs, and you have hit the bottom. And let me see what you're seeing from your view. Okay, let me lock this map. Let me see what you're seeing. Okay. There's pretty good amount of visibility down here. I'm not really sure what it's doing. Okay. So anyhow, let me read to you what you see. So you arrive down to the bottom of this staircase, and and this is what you see. In an otherwise unremarkable cavern, a spiral staircase carved from the living rock stands as a testament to the skills of ancient stoneworkers. You just came down that staircase. Though connections to the wall are frequent, the overall effect is that of freestanding work of delicate art rising into the darkness of which you just came down. Okay. Yep, the chamber, as you look around, the chamber is empty, except for the corpses of 2 chitin guards. And
ask Vlad if he knows what's going on with them.
Vlad walks over to them, and he looks them over with his arms. And he walks back. Guard killed, not by chitin. Weapons not same.
Okay.
There is a passageway leading to the northeast and a passageway leading to the west.
West?
To
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, I see. Yeah. All right. I assume it's yeah, I'd kind of go peer down the, I don't know if I'm free working, I'd kind of move over to peer down the kind of moving silently, kind of try to peer down that hallway to the west.
Okay, so you're heading that way. Let me dial in here. Okay. Weird.
Ooh, there's another one.
Let me come with you, because I heard something.
Okay.
Distant sounds of battle.
We
Yeah.
hear distant sounds of battle.
Well, maybe the Elveneers did. The dwarves and the humans did not. They appear to be coming from your right, but you're not entirely sure. If you stop and listen, maybe you hear some more. You just let me know.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop and listen.
Okay, you hold up your hand and do the signal to listen. Okay, it sounds like you hear the distant clang of steel on steel, coming from the east.
The northeast, you mean?
Well,
Just-
there's another room off to the east.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna kind of move over and check out that corner over there.
All right. As you come over there, your ears pick up it a little bit more starkly. Yes.
Okay. I am definitely hiding. I'm gonna hide in shadows and move silently to try and kind of get up to here in.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for those attributes.
Move silently. Failure of that. Hide in shadows.
Okay.
All right, Andrew, I'm going to do the same thing on the opposite wall there where I'm at.
Okay.
Target 40.
Okay,
You
go
want
ahead.
hide in shadows first?
Yeah, go. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, go for it.
Nope. And move silently. Alright, I'm making a lot of noise and say,
Yeah,
here I am, boys.
That's all right.
Well, they're fighting a battle. They should be able to minus hear us anyway.
Vlad says around here is passage to deep, or where we came from.
So does it appear like it's sloping downwards?
Yeah, I mean there will be a gradual downing, but it's hard to say. But it's not too terribly slanted at the moment. Fairly
But
level.
we're heading towards the battle, right?
Yes, the sounds are getting louder.
All right. Well, it's just kind of. So I mean, I've seen the rest of you guys. You know, kind of motion you guys up if you want to come or not. It's up to you. But I figure we want to check out the noise.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the sounds are getting louder. The sounds are definitely getting louder.
It's a way
And they're
bigger
coming
map.
Yeah.
from the east, correct?
Yeah, from your east, now from the southeast, apparently.
Okay, so they're southeast. Okay.
I'm gonna cast a Cure Light Wounds on Zerg.
That's a smart move.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, I
go
think
for it.
I'm down 2 points, but that's not too bad. And still don't see anything.
Hold on, I'm just getting some stuff oriented here.
Our evacuation plan is back to the stairs if things go bad, and then
Yep.
up.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so I got things oriented well for me. So, what are you guys doing? Let's see. You guys are rounding the corner. You're hearing some battle and some noises down to the south.
I'm not sure
Right.
why it didn't heal him automatically when I targeted him, but I rolled a 7 anyway, so he should be back to full.
Okay.
You're gonna have to do it manually.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. He says, "Thank you. That feels a lot better. I should have gone to the welcome winch. I knew it." All right. Okay, so still can't really see anything. Darvius seems to be in the lead. Can't really see anything. You see some rocky kind of passageway down to south, and Vlad's coming. Okay.
All right, well, get in there, Zerg.
Yeah. All right, Zerd. Zerd, don't pay me enough. He's a grumbler. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Spurgner is bringing up the rear here, crossing the corner. Okay. You definitely hear the sounds of battle very close by to the south. Not tons of battle. 7 people, maybe 6. You're not really sure what's happening, but that's about what's the size of it. Vlad comes around the corner and he sees something he does not like one bit. He screams and he rushes forward. He sprints forward.
Vlad does?
Vlad does, yeah.
Okay. Well, I move around that corner to at least see what the hell he's going for.
Okay, I'm gonna reset. Okay, so all right, so you go around the corner. All right, Darvis, you're here. All right, I'm going to take off the token lock so you guys can move freely. Okay, you should be able to move yourselves now. You need to.
But I'm saying, didn't the other guy go south?
Yeah, Vlad went Strout. Yeah. So what you guys see kind of en masse as you see Vlad rushing into battle is you see three dark-skinned humanoids attacking and fighting 2 chitons. There are littered bodies. There's 4 more chiton bodies on the floor, dead and bleeding.
Growl.
Yep.
There's a passageway that goes down and to the dark past south of them, which is not on this map. Okay. Vlad, as you can put two and two together, hates the drow and goes into a frenzy when he sees them. He's rushing, which has their attention, by the way, as do the rest of you. So let's go ahead and roll initiative for the lot of you here. No rest for the weary.
You need to do the round.
Why am I not? Oh.
Just
I'm not sure why.
I got a little problem going on somehow with stuff, so just do it manually and I'll do it.
Well, if you hold the Alt key down, it'll work. Ooh, auto. Way to go.
Okay.
I mean, it looks like a short bow range to me. Is that right?
But it didn't update auto. Auto's still showing 9. Okay, so let me just do it
roll
manually.
a 1.
1 for auto. Flynn again is 5. That's correct. Darvius is 7. That's correct. Dromlin, I don't know what you rolled. Nothing yet. Oh, 8. That's correct. Zert. Okay, that's. I think we're good now. Okay, we just had to correct auto. All right. All right, Otto. What do you want to do, dude? You come around the corner, you see all this stuff.
I want to shoot my bow at drow number 2 there. I'm trying to figure out how to get it targeted. Is it right click?
It's you hold down the control key and then left click onto the picture of the drow.
Okay, control key.
Yes. You've been moving the whole time, yeah. You just hold down. You don't have to move your character. Just highlight, left click one time on the token of you, and then hold down the control key and click on the token you want to target. There you go.
Okay, control. That's the drow.
You had it. Hope it went away.
Oh yeah, you undid it. Yeah, do it again. You click on your token one time, and then you hit the control key down.
Control key.
And then
it might be easier. Up in the toolbar, there's a little bullseye. Just click on that, and then click on the drow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might work a little easier for it.
And then click on the drow.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. You did it.
Yep.
Okay.
Now click on your what weapon you want to attack with.
Short bow.
All right, go ahead. 10. I doubt that hit.
Nope.
Let me get to the bottom. Yeah, it missed. Okay, very good.
Ooh, Spugner. That might be a time for the sleep spell.
Spugner. Yeah, he can try. So,
no, it doesn't work on elves. Sleep spell. He's wasting his time.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Yeah, don't waste the spell then.
You remind him that sleep does not work on elves. So Dromlin is Spurner's pretty scared actually. He's backing up. He's heard nothing but bad things about the drow. Which leads us to the drow. So the drow, he cast the drow sees you guys coming in, and let's see which one is drow number 3. Drow number 3's actually got a he can't deal with you guys. He's dealing with the chitin, so he is going to attack his chitin. And he missed the chitin. Okay, chitin number 2. Shit number 2. He also misses the drow. Vlad is charging in. He misses as well. Chitin number 1 is trying to get onto the drow. He actually hits. Yeah, short sword does some heavy damage on the side of the drow. Flanagan, you're up. You see all this transpiring down here.
Alright.
Or you hear it anyhow, you around the corner.
Yeah, so kind of gonna run up. I don't know how much movement I have.
You have a fair amount.
Yeah. Let's see. And it's just these guys down here that we see, right?
Yeah.
I don't see anybody else.
No.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, I am. What's that? Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna take a shot off with my longbow.
Okay.
And that fella.
Okay. Oh, you attack the chitin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right.
You wanted to check the chitin?
Okay, go for it.
Is the chitin good?
No, we want to
our
check
guys.
the drow.
That's
Hmm?
We're
that's all
checking
right.
the
You're
drow.
all right. You hit the chitin, the chitin. All right, whatever. Go ahead and roll your damage. Okay, you've done some heavy damage to the kite. Okay. Elf Drow 2. Where's Elf Drow 2? Right here. Yeah, he's dealing with the kite one. Yeah. Dang. Drows suck. The first Drow. He's got this, now he's got Vlad in front of him. He is actually going to, shoot his hand crossbow. Oh man.
Ooh.
You shoot his foot?
He tried to shoot his hand crossbow at the thing in front of him and he failed. Okay. Darvius.
All right, I'm gonna put a arrow in. Was that Drow 2?
Yeah.
Weapons.
Yeah, no, it flies high and
Nope.
high into the white. Zert. It's going to take him his whole round to traverse this at a sprint, but okay, he's that far. All right, Dromlin, your turn.
We're kind of spread out, aren't we? Let's see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to like the center mass of these 4 guys. I'm probably not gonna be able to get Zert in the bless, but 50 by 50 should. Well, let's see. One.
Well, you don't need to worry about Spurgner. He's kind of hanging back.
What are you doing? Your bless spell?
Yeah, it should get the 5 of us, but I don't think I'll be able to reach Zert. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you move a little farther south, I mean, you don't really care about Spurgner.
Actually, it might actually reach.
I mean, I think my range is 50 feet exactly to the closest drow from me.
Yeah, it does reach him just barely. So from where I'm standing, I should be able to get all of us in a 50 by 50.
Yeah, it's
All right.
46, 19, 25, 25, 28,
Cool.
or 26.
Yeah. All right, there we go. do I have to put the effect on everybody, I guess?
Do you want to get Vlad? Or is he out of range?
I don't think he can reach Vlad.
Okay.
It's 60.2 feet to Vlad. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
There we go.
Let me know when I get my second arrow shot.
Okay. Making sure. Where's my bliss? Alright, there went the bliss. Okay. Okay, those with second shots. Let's see. Otto, go for it.
Okay.
Okay. You rolled your damage.
Got a 20.
Right.
Roll my damage. Okay.
Um,
Wait a second. Oh, only one, but anyways.
let's see, hold on. Auto attack the elf drow, got a critical. But then you rolled a 20 again. Critical hit 1. It should have done double damage. So roll a die 6 again and see what happens.
Okay.
Should be your damage. Okay. Alright, so that's what you've done to the drow. Okay. Who else has got a second attack? Vlad's actually got a second attack. Let Vlad go ahead and attack. He's got a second a short sword attack. He is 4-armed after all. And he does hit this drow. And does serious damage to this drow. Flynn, you have a second bow attack if you'd like.
Don't attack the chitin if you can. So switch your target. Ooh, hit.
Nice. You actually killed a drow. You hear, let's see, who else has got,
I got one.
Darvius, go ahead.
Do I have my target? Yes.
Ooh, wait. Nice. Oh, see, elves don't like the drow very much.
Yeah.
Nope, we do not.
But one of them's still alive if we can take them captive. Should we take one captive to bring back to the guy's queen?
No.
Okay. I mean, we don't want to torture him, get any type of information from him.
We're supposed to be the good guy.
Understand, Vlad's next to him. I mean, Vlad would probably kill him, but we can try.
Well, I mean, it's up to him, but I mean, yeah, if he wants to kill him, go ahead. But I mean, if we could get some information down here, a map, something.
Okay, you
So,
guys you guys roll initiatives. Yeah, unfortunately, you see what's going to happen. The elf drow,
Gotta run.
he, out of nowhere, a globe of darkness appears in this area right here. Let me draw where this appears. There's a 20-foot globe of darkness just appears out of nowhere. And he disappears. He's gone. You know, the sharp elven ears know that he's run
Well,
back down the passageway.
all right.
Those of you in the globe of darkness have movement is reduced to half. Attacks are at a minus. Saves are at a minus. Okay. Darvius, though, it is now your turn.
That's probably a waste, but I'm gonna try and move. I guess I can't. So he's disappeared down off the map then, correct?
Yeah. He's gone down a dark tunnel.
So I just kind of, I don't know, check around, make sure, kind of check out the area and just see if there's what else is in the area. Look for any other threats.
To the there's around the corner, the best you can see, there's kind of some water, and then like a wall, like just a cave. The cavern kind of ends there. There's no, to the right, doesn't seem to be another passageway south, for sure.
Okay.
I mean, isn't this guy wounded? Can't we catch up with him and
No,
catch
he
him if we
wasn't
want
ruined.
to?
I don't think Elf Trial 1 was wounded. I think he was healthy.
One said heavily damaged. That's why I thought there was one that was still alive.
Yeah. Well, there's one alive, but there's he seems to be gone down the tunnel.
Right, but I mean, if he's wounded heavily, we ought to be able to track the blood and find him, even if we're not a ranger.
Well, maybe. Well, let's just deal with a couple things first. You've got some people who are maybe hostile towards you still here.
Oh,
so,
the Chitine.
Yeah, Spurgner is not doing much of anything. Drow 2 is dead. Drow 3 is dead. Flynn, again, what do you want to do? Knowing, by the way, Flynn, again, I think you probably are aware through your magic studies that darkness can be canceled by light, and you have your staff. So if you were to introduce your staff into the globe of darkness, it would cancel this spell. The spells would,
It would negate it.
Negate it. That's right.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that anyways. Yes, I'm gonna kind of take off if I have the movement.
Yeah, you do.
And run into there and pull out my staff and uncap the light and everything. Try to get rid of the darkness so we can see what's going on.
All right. You do, and as soon as you take off the cap, you feel like the darkness starts to dissipate like smoke, and starts to go away until finally there's nothing there, except a couple of chittens who have their swords drawn and are talking animatedly to Vlad in a language you do not understand. We are effectively out of combat, so I'm going to drop the rounds. They are not attacking, but they are animated.
So we've got 2 dead drow bodies.
You do.
And then we've got 3 spider dudes.
You got a couple spider dudes.
I'm gonna walk up and search drow number 2.
And I'll take the other one and search and see what I can find.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. No way. Okay. Under that.
$98.
Woo!
Yeah, there's you'll find on one drow there is, let's just say, a bag rather than a small chest. Let's just say each drow had about 100 gold pieces. Clearly maybe to be used for some ransoming or something. And one had a gold bracelet on worth 100 gold pieces. So that's what you see. Other than
All right.
that, you see some. You do see a drow handmade crossbow. Both of them had, both still loaded. You also see a short sword and a dagger. That's what they had. They had a drow cloak. And these artifacts are all treated as +1. Very finely crafted instruments. Both of them had. So there are 2 hand crossbows, there are 2 short swords, there are 2 daggers. There are boots that are elven. There are cloaks that are elven that they're both wearing along with tunic and pants. So you guys just tell me how much of the stuff you want to lift off of them versus not, etc.
I mean, should we go with the full fake uniform effect, Dave?
The full Monty.
That
Yeah.
way we can act like everybody else in the party is our captives, Zert, and the magic user and everybody else.
Yeah.
We're going to have a hard time pulling it off as dwarves, but
So
the elves could do it.
so Vlad, as you guys are searching the drow, Vlad turns to you and says, "Come, we talked to Chief. We talked to the chieftain father of Chitin. You are
Okay.
you will not be harmed."
All right. Well, just give us a few minutes here to strip these bodies, throw everything in the bag of holding, Dave. So there's no sense to hold back if we can get it all in the bag, right? Dave, you there?
That's fine. Sorry, I had the mute on. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, well, I'm saying let's take everything that we can, put in the bag of holding so we can have like a complete outfit if we need to. So the elves can dress up like drow and put some, some dark dirt on their face so that
All right.
they don't look so bright.
This is your bag of holding, by the way, just so
70
you're aware of the
cubic
constraints.
feet.
That's crazy.
15 pounds, 500 weight limit, 500 pounds, 70 cubic feet. And if you put anything pointed in there, let me know.
Nothing pointed in there.
All right.
We'll keep the weapons on us.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Pretty good loot so far.
Yeah, so far. And not bad experience too when we start to add some of this stuff up here at the end.
Any maps or notes or anything like that?
No,
Letters?
they did not have any maps or notes.
Okay, any like little brooches or medallions that show what clan they're from or house or anything like
Yeah,
that?
what Drow House, right? Well, that's a good question. I don't know if they have any markings for their house insignia. I hadn't thought of it, honestly. I don't think I don't. Let's just say these drow weren't trying to be prideful of their house and have regalia on that identifies their house. They seem to be more scouting in nature up here, perhaps. Trying to perhaps find out where their slaves went. So no, there's no identifiable markings on them other than the fact that they're drow and they have their typical gear on.
Okay, should we try to hide their bodies in a little crevice or nook to get them out of the way? Or is that not even worth doing? John?
I mean, there's probably plenty of places to stick a body, yeah, if we wanted to. Like, right on the map I'm seeing right there, there's a
Right in
nook
this
right over there
corner
to
here?
the left.
Right in there?
Sure, run up.
Okay, so you put 2 bodies in the alcove here and left of the map, no problem. Okay. Do you guys take any of the you take any of their adventuring gear, like the short
Yep.
sword and okay, all right, great.
Yeah.
Do they have, I mean, do they have elven chain on or anything the equivalent of? Because that's definitely something.
Let's see what they
Drow
have.
usually decked out fairly well.
Some of them have shields and stuff too.
Yeah.
Bucklers.
So, let me this is what they have. So they have they had again certain each of them had a cloak and boots. They did have chain on. They have a buckler. Each of them had a long sword. I said short. It's a long sword and a dagger. And they both have dart crossbows. That's what they have. So there's 2 of each of those. So the boots and the cloak are particularly well made, of course, of the elven type. There's chain, there's buckler, there's long sword, there's a dagger, and there's their hand crossbow.
So 2 hand crossbows.
Mm-hmm.
We'll whack it up however you guys want. I mean, the clothing's probably going to fit better on the elves than the dwarfs.
Well, I mean, I don't know how much that we can really carry with weight. I mean, if
That's what the bag of
Like just
holding's for.
Yeah, it's particularly, it's
You just got to split up the swords and the sharp stuff first
yeah, no swords in the whole bag
in the
of holding.
bag.
Well, just put it into the group inventory, and we
Yeah.
can worry about it later.
Let's see if
Okay.
Inventory sheet. Inventory.
Dave's an elf, and your son Andrew's an elf, right?
yeah, Justin, yeah, my
Yeah,
son-in-law.
Justin's an elf. Well, those
Knucklehead.
guys should take the boots and the cloaks and everything so they can dress up like drow guards.
I
And they should each take a sword. Then me and Dave will each take a dagger,
right.
or me and John will each take a dagger.
Vlad says, "Dwarf friend, drow not welcome. No disguise, drow. Slaughter."
Oh, is he stopping us from taking the stuff and just shoving it in our bag?
No,
We're
he
putting
could,
the clothing can go in our bag
he could
for
care
the next
less.
adventure.
He's advising you to not try to camouflage as drow, as you'll be slaughtered by the chitons upon sight.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not putting anything on right now.
Right, but we should still have the outfit if so. At a later point, we need to use it.
The chitons start barking at Vlad. Vlad says, "Come, we must go."
All right, we go.
All right, we'll follow.
Okay. So the chitons, let me put my my mute back on here. Okay, so the chitons are leading you up this way. Okay, so just if you guys just follow the chitons. Just follow me. Okay. As you get in this corner, yes. There is okay, let me get to the story here. Okay. All right, as you guys travel this way, let me get Spurgner and Zert going. All right, you guys see something up there, hopefully.
Oh, right. The big circle?
Yeah, so, okay. So the tunnel opens into a truly vast cavern, the tunnel that they come in. The sloping sidewalls sprout cave pearls and gypsum flowers, while the cavern ceiling is an inverted force of calcite stalagmites. The features pale in comparison to the grotto's most impressive artificial feature, a roughly spherical mass of webbing over 100 feet in diameter that hangs suspended in the center of the cavity by thousands of web lines thicker than cables. The anchoring web lines are secured equally to the floor and the ceiling of this immense grotto. Okay.
All right.
Small web tunnels pierce the sphere over its entire surface, save for the upper curve of the sphere, which appears to be reserved for several low structures and squat towers that protrude from the webbing. Points of green light shine forth from the tower tops and from the mouths of many tunnels. Like ants on dropped sweetmeat, the entire mass swarms with four-armed humanoid forms, although those on the upper curve appear to walk normally among the small structures. Real spiders of all sizes are also visible among the humanoids. To the south, which we'll call it, not really the south, we'll call it the east, of the suspended web city, the refuse littered floor of the cave drops away into a deep, wide gap. Okay, as you guys approach this massive webbed city, cocoon, whatever you want to call it, you hear cries of, you know, people start coming down, coming off the sphere down the webbing with the two guards and Vlad. They're all pointing at Vlad. And more people come on the ground, more and more Chitons come on the ground, and start to surround you all, excitedly talking, pointing at Vlad. Vlad seems to be very quiet, awaiting. More Chitons are coming. There are literally 50 different Chitons now on the floor, pointing and yelling at Vlad, and a one taller chiton than the rest descends down and walks among the 50, now 100 chitons that are down on the floor level, and they all part for him. He barks something at Vlad, and Vlad bows his head politely, but then starts talking back to him. You hear the language, you hear the name Callum mentioned a few times. The tall chiton, who seems to be the leader, is in fact shaking his head. Vlad is growing a little bit more loud in what he's saying. The chitons around start to hiss and boo, and the head guy says something, and it stops Vlad, and he points at Vlad, and the chitons come to grab hold of him, and they do. And you guys are like completely outnumbered, 20-1 right now. Vlad is being grabbed. When he yells something, he yells two words in a foreign language, and a deathly silence falls. They let go of his arms, and he repeats these two words, and people get away from him. The head chiton, who was about 15 feet away, now gets right up into Vlad's face and barks at him in complete anger, is what you can figure out, and pounds one of his fists into the other fist, and barks something else and walks away briefly.
Family squabbles.
Vlad turns to you and says, Father Chieftain tells me I traitor. I must die for trading, be traitor. I called right of testing. I fight Father Chieftain. I win, I rule. I lose, I die.
Lovely.
It's my right. And with that, he turns his back, and there is a encirclement now. They move. The whole party moves over here to the west, and you guys are herded along. There are 20 chiton who get behind you and march you forward to the west side here. Okay. So everyone is in the west side. There is a large area over here. A circle forms of chitons, and you guys are pressed into the circle where you are somewhat surrounded, but you have a good view, of course, of Vlad and this other chitin. We'll just call this chitin 2, the father guy. And you guys are basically in the circle, probably of this many chitins ringed around, and you guys are just in the circle together. And there's another ring of chitins even behind this. There's at least 100 down here. Sure, second pointer here. There's no way you guys are escaping this. All right, so there's a second ring behind this. And inside, these guys are having to square off, and this is what's taking place, right? So you begin to hear some hisses and some chanting of the chitins. And let me switch here to the appropriate music here. Yeah. Okay. So, and I do have a kind of a read here of this. So, this is what you see. So I'll read off to what happens here. So as these guys circle off, Vlad and the father chieftain begin to circle, and the underground cavern that you're in reverberates with the pounding rhythm of drums. The sound is echoing off the stalactites hanging from the ceiling. The air is thick with tension and the acrid smell of sweat from the chitins. Encircling the combatants, many dozens, hundreds actually, of chitins, spidery humanoids with pale chitinous skin, shouting and hissing, their multifaceted eyes glinting in the dim light. Among them, their leader, Citan, the chitin, not meant to be rhyming here, but Citan the chitin, faces off against Vlad the renegade, both brandishing short swords. You stand at the edge of the crowd, expressions grim as you observe the ritual combat unfold. Vlad and Citan circle each other warily, each searching for an opening. With a sudden lunge, Citan strikes first, his sword a blur as it slashes through the air. Vlad parries with a blow with practice ease, countering with a swift strike aimed at Citan's midsection. The two warriors move with a fluid grace, their forearms a blur of motion as they exchange blows. The combat is fierce and evenly matched, each warrior pushing the other to their limits. Vlad's experience and skill are evident in his precise strikes and deft parries, while Citan's raw strength and agility keep him in the fight. The spectators grow louder, their cries blending with the drum beats to create a cacophony of sound that heighten the intensity of the battle. Maybe minutes into the battle, the combatants begin to show signs of fatigue. There seems to be a subtle shift in the crowd that goes mostly unnoticed. A figure hidden among the onlookers flicks their wrist. A tiny dart flies through the air unseen, unnoticed by all. You cannot tell where it came from. The dart, however, embeds itself in Vlad's neck with a soft thud. For a moment, Vlad seems unfazed, continuing his assault on Citan with relentless determination, but soon his movements begin to slow, his strikes losing their precision and strength. His expression begins to contort with confusion and pain as the poison from the dart takes hold, sapping his vitality. Citan, sensing the shift, presses at his advantage. He rains down blows upon his struggling opponent, his sword finding purchase in Vlad's weakening defenses, and delivers a swift, decisive strike to Vlad's chest. Vlad staggers, his eyes wide with shock and pain, before collapsing to the ground lifeless. The crowd erupts in a mix of triumphant cheers. The drum beats reach a fever pitch before abruptly stopping. Citan stands over Vlad's body, his chest heaving with exertion, his expression mixed with relief and something darker. You exchange uneasy glances between you, minds racing with the implication of what you've just seen. Citan looks up at the party and tells the chitins next to you, "Take them. Bring them to my council." And you are grabbed by many arms and brought roughly forward. Okay, so that's where we are.
Yeah, I'm at about done for the night.
All right,
So,
well, that's a good cliffhanger then.
Yeah.
So let me
Good stuff.
yeah, let me get your before you get going, let me dole out some EXP and see where you guys land on that.
I should flip.
Party sheet EXP. So I gotta get some of my counters and in here. Okay, encounters. So what do we have? We had zombies. We had a little zombie. Gotta put that in. We had lots of zombies. Gotta put that in. We had drow. We need to put that in. And you didn't deal with that. Okay. So let's award this. Okay.
Okay, so now my total XP thing showed 918 before you added to it. Was that left over from previous, or is that?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, exactly. It just kind of aggregates for whatever reason. So
Okay.
so now you guys are where you are, right?
Yeah, so I should have flipped over by 500 points.
Okay. And there's also other things I will add as well because you guys played well. There's some things I need to add when you you know, played within character and things like that, which I'll just ad hoc after.
Okay.
So let's see where you're at. Darvius, Deep 2. Yeah, you're over, so we can level you up. You want to do that next time? You're welcome to, of course.
Yeah, that's fine. We can wait till next time.
It's up to you. You can do. You want to hang out
No,
and
we
level
can do
up.
it now if you want to do it now. What do we need
All
to
right.
just roll?
So I'm going to go ahead and add the plus. Add level to this class entry. Add new level. Cannot be undone. Yes, we want to add a new level. Level 3. Okay. So now you should get your Thaco updated. You got 1 additional hit point. Happy days. Pretty weak.
It's just one hit point?
Yeah, it is a bad roll.
Okay.
And you get 30 points to distribute on your skills.
Right.
Let's see how Dromlin's doing. Being multi-class. Oh
15,
man.
19?
Yeah, I
Is that
think
how much we're supposed
you'll level up on your cleric once I dole out the individuals. You've only got 11 more points to go up.
Oh, sorry.
And let's see how Flynn's doing.
So where do I when I update the skill? What column do I put it in? The skill modifier or the?
Dicky updated his base. You know, you could just update your skill modifier, just increase it by that number. It's up to you. I don't think there's a wrong answer. Kind of housekeeping.
I can't. I don't know how to edit.
Well, just let me know when I should apply the XP.
Okay. Hold on. Let me. So Darvius, character. Yeah. So for. Let's see. Okay. Let me add it to this way. Let me add it to the party sheet. I figured out a better way to do this. Party sheet. I'll just do, okay, I'm just gonna do, personal, for personal play. There's definitely some smart ideas going on tonight. You guys were thinking tonight. Although you didn't, you guys did not at all figure out the riddle. And I'm trying to decide if I want
What was the
to
answer to the riddle?
tell you that or not.
Okay.
You guys want to know? I don't suppose you'll be going back there. Okay, it's been applied. That should be enough to take you over on the cleric side. So you go. Let me put the riddle back and let me see if this makes sense real quick to you. I think you guys
Did it
are
have
on.
to do with the way that he spoke them?
It wasn't mathematical. You guys were going down the mathematical route. So let me get to the story, and I'll put the riddle back up there for you. And it's obvious once you see it, but until you see it, it's not. So let's see. It is Test of the Dead. All right. So here's the riddle. All right. The first soul said 12, and the person answered 6. Next said 6, and the soul answered 3. The next said 5. Then the next said 10. The correct answer should be 3. And see if you guys should figure out why the correct answer should be 3. Don't look at it as a mathematical sequence. Look instead at the words.
12, 6.
I don't get it.
Oh,
It-
I see
Oh,
it.
it's reporting
I see
what
it.
the last person said?
You see it? What is it? What is it, Flanagan?
I think I see it. Yeah, so it's the number of letters in the word. There's 6 letters
Uh-huh.
and 12.
Okay.
So 3. When he says
Okay.
That's
6, there's 3 letters and 6. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I hate some of these riddles. Is that there
Okay.
are several possible solutions, and you just got to.
yeah.
guess them.
It's my solution makes more sense. This is completely arbitrary. It's like what? How we? Wait,
Yeah. Well, that's a
That's
lot
why
of these
Andrew's
riddles.
the
I mean,
GM. That's what he wants to do. Okay.
Well, it's actually I'm playing
No, no.
I'm playing the module
It's
straight
the
down the
module.
line. Yeah. Straight
Yeah,
down
it's
the
the
line.
modules. It's not Andrews, but it's like, yeah, I agree with David on this one. It's like,
I mean, it makes sense, but I mean, it's so arbitrary that something else could possibly make sense
Yeah,
too.
no,
So,
yeah,
I
I-
mean,
yeah, my logic is just as valid as this logic. You know what I mean? So what David said is true. You can't how could you possibly not? There's no 100% way of figuring this out.
The beautiful thing is, had you guys selected wit again and missed it, the party was dead. I was completely
Yeah.
resigned to that fact. You were going to be dead. And it says, and here's
which is why I did not want to do wit again.
right.
No.
I love it because it says he refuses to answer. If the characters fail either task, they remain in the chamber forever.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I knew that was coming, and I just like, yeah, no way in hell do I want to do
And
wit again.
it says, unless outside intervention occurs, the heroes are in for a long, hungry stay. And it says, Zert, I was going to have him just disappear on you, but he came back. So good thing you selected Strife, because otherwise the game was going to end. At least not the game, this party was dead, and you guys were going to re-roll. So.
Yeah, but see the problem with this riddle is that it implies it's mathematical by the final wrong answer from the original person.
Well, the guy got it wrong
Yeah,
because he was guessing it was
fine,
half the
yeah.
value. Yeah.
Right. So it implies that it's a mathematical thing in the first place. So it's
Well-
it's completely misleading.
All right.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
riddles aren't made to be easy.
yeah, the whole idea of these riddles is kind of stupid. I know they're kind of a common trope, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, this is
Anyway.
the old school D&D here, man. This is Gygaxian kind of, this is great.
Okay. Just a question.
hey,
How do
go
I
ahead,
edit
Dick.
the stupid skills?
Okay. Let's
Do I
see.
have to hit the
Under-
gear?
Under ability, skills, the gear. Click the gear. Yeah.
Right, and I get skill modifier, and I want to change that, and I click in it, and I can't type in it.
Dickie was able to type in his skill modifier. What do you want to change it to for as example?
Find remove traps. I want to add 15.
Okay, hold on. Let me get to find remove traps. Okay, so there's a plus 10 there already, so let's make that plus 25. Okay.
Yeah, and I
Okay,
don't know how
good.
to edit it. Okay,
Got it. You
And
just
then,
type it in the box. Yeah.
it doesn't work for me, but then do the same for open locks.
Okay.
Plus 15,
Okay.
so it'd be
that's-
plus
yeah,
25.
right.
Okay.
So all the experience has been given out.
Yep. Yes. Yes, you should. I think you should be.
Yeah, I leveled for sure. I almost leveled in fire also.
Okay, I'm out, guys. Talk to you later.
See you
All
later,
right,
Dave.
Dave,
All right,
take
see
it
you,
easy,
Dave.
buddy.
See you, Dave.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, let's see where Flanagan is. I think he's still a ways out. His just not too far out though. Did it? See, did it apply? 350. Yeah, it must have. Flanagan.
Who's this new character up here?
I don't know which character.
Orth angle view?
Oh, that's Dave.
Oh.
That's Dave. Yeah. He just disconnected. That's his name.
Okay.
His logon name. 1276. Yeah. All right. We'll get him. It's weird.
I mean, to be honest with you, where we start off next week, it's basically we're surrounded by 100 of these guys. Why did they think Vlad was a traitor? I don't understand. I thought he was working for their queen. Are there two different factions of these guys?
Exactly. Yeah. There's this faction down here, and then there's this the breakaway faction up top. So they left. So the story is, this was one whole group that got away from the Drow. But the problem is, their real leader, this guy named Callum,
Yeah.
started monkeying with something down here that has caused some evil to kind of pronounce. There's some, it is teleporting in, it's bringing in, there's some evil that he has unearthed that's caused these monsters to start appearing in this old ancient dungeon or whatever this thing is. And Elwyn and Vlad and that group who came to the top level believed Callum was mad and didn't want to have anything to do with him and is trying to find a new home. But these guys are still under Callum's control. The father guy he's like the second in charge. You've not seen Callum, you're not really sure what's going on yet. You'll find out. So they call Elwyn and Vlad and these guys traitors for having left them. From leaving Callum's leadership. So that was the problem. Vlad, of course, was trying to get them to see the error of their ways with Callum being mad. They wouldn't have it, and so Vlad did the only thing he tried to do, take over the tribe, and he failed. Through some trickery of some sort, but of course, yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, well, we're not in a position to point that out to the new guy that he won by cheating. So,
Yeah.
I mean,
we
got to
you
basically
could
sit down, shut up, and do what he tells us.
maybe you play it how you want to play it. We'll see how he responds.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying it's like we were trying to help the queen to get her out of the dungeon and into the forest is where she wanted to go.
Right. There's heavy factions. You're supporting one faction now. This is a bigger faction. So there's multiple factions here. The Drow, which they all hate, but then there's faction 1 and faction 2, for sure. But you guys, hey, you found a bag of holding. That's pretty awesome, and some gold pieces, gems, and you've got some stuff. And that chainmail, you've got. If I didn't say it in any uncertain terms, there were some boots and cloak of Elvenkind, 2 of them, which are not trivial.
Right. No, I mean, yeah, I would like to have those, but I'm saying I didn't know if they would fit better on the elves than the dwarves. So
Yeah, of course they would. Yeah. But that's not to say you know.
yeah, no, however you guys want to split it up, I don't care, but just put it on whoever's thing once Dave and John figure out how they want to do it. So
Right. Right.
I mean, I don't know that the harp's so much good anymore. So
Right. Good. So these maps are coming up for you guys, okay? No problem with that?
yeah, the new computer makes a big difference because I'm using
Right.
the headphones so I can hear you. I assume you can hear me. So
Yeah.
The sound quality is great, like I was hoping for. It's like, yeah, it's night and day, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Okay.
I'm enjoying it.
No, I was thinking about it all night. I mean, it's like I was waiting to see Alice at the Welcome Winch. I wanted her to pick out some targets for me to pickpocket, but
Yeah.
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 now all she gets is a harp and a sapphire.
Yeah. Well, that harp is it's a unusual magical item. It's called euphonious. It has a name, and it allows you to speak with the dead.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I thought
Yeah.
it was a one-type thing just for that room. That's all.
No.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. So
It is
that's
not.
cool.
It is anytime you play the strings, the voice of the dead will come across the vibration of the strings, and it will come in a language you understand. So even if you were to talk to someone dead,
You killed a hill giant, you would still be able to talk to him.
it would remit the speak with dead. You'd be able to understand it. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, it's good.
All right. Well. Okay.
All right.
Anything else?
Nope. I think that's it, my friends. We'll call it a successful night. Good job. A lot more fighting here.
Yeah, we'll adjust the characters at the beginning of the next session, I guess, as far as
Yeah.
like spells and whatever else we might give with their level.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have to take that into effect. Apportion out the party. I think what we might do is we'll just open it a little early next time. 6:30. You guys can come and work on your characters, whatever. I'll have it open at 6. You actually it's open most of the day on Sunday. So anytime you guys want to come in anyhow and just start monkeying around with your character at all, backstory or buying something off the inventory list, you can do that. It's not a big deal.
I wish there was. I can't even see like an abbreviated version of characters anywhere, like other characters in the group, like levels, races.
I mean,
Am
can
I
you
the
click on the other people's stuff to see what they're doing? Is that it?
Well, like even in the party sheet, there's like no tab that lets me see what a breakdown of the group is as far as race and levels, and that's kind of annoying. I don't. Is there supposed to be somewhere? You would think there would be.
I think it's an option. Let me go check the options here. There's a lot of options built in here, right? So let me.
Yeah, because I mean, it would be nice to be able to see everybody's level progression and race every
Desktop.
once in a while.
Show PC. Show characters to players. All right. Show inventories to players. All right. Try now.
There it is. Yeah, the main tab that's been missing for me forever. There it is. Beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, it was just in the. It was just an option that was turned off.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now I can see. Okay, yeah. So Flanagan is still didn't level yet, I guess. Looks like.
No, not yet. The mage is tough, man.
No.
The mage and fighter, 2,000 and 2,500.
Steve's already level 3. Holy crap.
Yeah.
I need about 1,500 more, and I'm level 4. So
Less than 200, I'll have be second level in fighter also. So we got some decent XP this round at least.
Yeah, no, for sure. And I'm not even sure that I got everything encoded yet. So I'll have to.
yeah, but I'm saying everybody at Homlin would want to know about this big giant spider web full of. Because if these guys marched out into Hamlet, that would be a problem for Hamlet, wouldn't it?
Yeah, they would overrun it, no doubt. And these guys are not. Oh well, they're not friendly. I mean, let's just face it. They've escaped from the Drow, but that doesn't make them tons better than the Drow. But
Yeah, they're not the good guys.
so, yeah. But luckily your group was large enough to withstand some things, but not that large. I mean, they definitely could pummel you. But we'll see how you parlay this next session. See what these guys are driven by, what their motivations are.
Well, I mean, they want to get away from the Drow, but it's like if they're going to still live underground, they're going to constantly have that problem.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
good.
I'll have to think
All right,
about
guys.
it.
Good.
You
All right,
guys,
good.
take it easy.
All right,
good.
man.
Yep. Good
I'll
work.
see ya. Yeah.
See ya.
See y'all later.
Bye.